Bueno, pues estamos en un nuevo juego, en este caso Leisure Suite Larry Wet Dream Dry Twice, espero verlo más o menos dicho bien. Y vamos a empezar con la guía. Recordar que este juego es un juego para mayores de 18 años, que tiene contenido sexual y que si sois menores no deberíais ver. Yo digo no deberíais porque sé que después vais a hacer lo que os dé la gana, así que yo lo dejo ahí. Vale, vamos a ir con la guía. El juego es bastante largo, supuestamente iba a intentar grabarlo en uno, pero no creo que me dé tiempo a hacerlo en un solo vídeo, porque últimamente ando justito de tiempo, así que intentaré hacerlo en los menos vídeos posibles. Yo voy a intentar hacerlo en dos, a ver si se puede. Y nada, vamos a empezar ya con el juego, porque está súper guapo.
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten. And many said,
El Rey? Who are you talking about?
not that important.
Don't let me disturb you. I'm not even here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
Now you got me all confused.
Tell them who I am.
Ah, Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were gonna sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you were Lari Laugher.
Actually, I still am.
The man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies. Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful Cancom. Nowhere is the sun warmer, and the long did Cancom suffer. But you, Elari, you set us free. You,
Well, strictly speaking, that
we are free, and a golden.
Vale, voy a ir cortando un poco porque el juego es bastante largo. Si dejo que hable completamente el diálogo se me va a alargar muchísimo, entonces voy a ir cortando un poquito, ¿vale? Para hacerlo un poquito más corto.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, but you quickly learned how this modern world worked.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world-long
Would anyone like to try my new recipe?
No. At any rate, Elari, you have not...
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. Elari has fallen deeply in love with Faith, the secret boss. She told him to get 90 points on the Timber dating app. Only then would...
How do you know all that? You weren't even there.
Silencio. As always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the proof.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation. And
Yeah, well, oops.
Faith had to flee with BJ in tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune. Larry snuck onto their ship and secretly sailed with them to their...
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
Ah, really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos.
It's a pretty crazy story.
Vale, más o menos lo que pasa en el primer juego. Ya sabéis que esta es la segunda parte de este nueva aventura de Larry. Vale, y el primero ya lo tenéis subido al canal. Y ahora vamos con este segundo.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her. And
Well, strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
you followed her here to her villa. Then you blew up the villa.
Not completely. The basement's still there.
Good thing, since that's where you're living right now. Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she for the first time, but then she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the puck.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the...
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier and you lost wages with some lube, and put the puck into orbit.
And then, all that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact...
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind...
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Could you maybe sing a song about pie?
If you do that, I'll delete myself.
But I'd like to acknowledge that you were always there for me.
You do realize that's what I was programmed to do, don't you?
Yeah? But we've been through so much together.
We sure have, Larry.
Do you know a song about alpacas?
Oh, but of course! Oh, alpaca, alpaca. Everyone calls you llama, master of haulage, tasty as sausage. To wrestle you'd kill, you're yummy when grilled.
Why am I all of a sudden hungry? Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh. I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy. You must marry the daughter of the most important, my daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle...
Of course not. I've been practicing saying I do all day.
Good. That's what I expect from my son-in-law.
Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island.
How many women are there on...
2. The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Fulfill the prophecy and your destiny. Let me leave you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you. Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care of it.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Bye.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago, remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know when it's done.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
Larry, si haces clic izquierdo en la pantalla puedes moverte. Si haces clic izquierdo en otro personaje puedes hablar con esa persona. Inténtalo. Vale, pues vamos a intentar hablar con Lefto.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Deberías empezar ya a prepararlo todo para la boda. Usa el botón del centro del ratón o la barra espaciadora para ver todos los objetos. personajes y salidas con las que puedes interactuar. Ahora deberías subir al acantilado. Para hacerlo, haz clic izquierdo en la salida a las ruinas de la mansión. Vale, dice que si pulsamos aquí... No, esto es para... Vale, eso no funciona, es esto. Vale, esto nos indica, ¿veis? Lo que podemos hacer. Vale, tenemos que subir. Ya. Ah, vale, que hay que darle una vez, que si le doy dos no vale.
A lot of the preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the...
If the prophecy demands it,
That's a good enough reason for you?
let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right. I'll never push a big red... Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
Vale, de aquí no podemos hacer nada. Vamos al cuarto de Larry. También puedes irte a los sitios rápidamente si haces doble clic en una salida con el botón izquierdo del ratón. Después no tendrás que moverte hasta la salida e irás directamente a la ubicación seleccionada. Pruébalo haciendo doble clic rápidamente con el botón izquierdo del ratón en la salida con la escalera al cuarto de Larry.
Oh,
What's wrong, Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
Puedes examinar objetos si haces clic sobre ellos con el botón derecho del ratón. Por ejemplo, puedes hacer clic derecho en la pila de ropa interior en la jaula para obtener más información. Botón derecho.
That's Faith's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
Deberías encender una vela para Faith. Vas a necesitar una vela nueva para eso. Tiene que haber alguna en la habitación. Recuerda que puedes usar el botón central del ratón o la barra espaciadora para mostrar los objetos con los que puedes interactuar al momento. Enciende la vela con un clic izquierdo. Vale, pulsamos y veis, nos marca aquí la vela, así que la vamos a
I'm
coger.
taking these. It might get dark.
Cuando hayas agarrado un objeto, aparecerá en tu inventario. Puedes abrir rápidamente el inventario si usas la rueda del ratón o el menú del iPhone. En la esquina inferior derecha. Puedes examinar los objetos con tu inventario si haces clic derecho sobre ellos. Deberías probar. Vale, abrimos aquí, botamos botón derecho.
There it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Bueno, parece que ahora necesitas algo para encender la vela. Deberías echar un vistazo por la habitación. Pulsamos otra vez el espacio y nos va a marcar la caja de cerillas que hay encima del televisor.
Fire.
And harmless in the right hands.
Si tienes varios objetos en tu inventario, puedes intentar combinarlos. Aunque no funcionará con todos los objetos, selecciona uno en tu inventario y después haz clic en otro objeto. En este caso vamos a hacer cerillas con vela para que encienda.
Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Bien hecho, quizás debería haberla colocado en algún sitio y después encenderla. Bueno, entonces la colocaremos ahora en algún sitio. Puedes aplicar un objeto a otro objeto. Si lo seleccionas en el inventario, haces clic izquierdo en un objeto de la habitación. Ahora intenta colocar la vela encendida en lo alto del altar para Faith.
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot...
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with others,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So, how many genders are there?
Vale, creo que aquí da igual lo que digamos porque...
I've almost had enough of you too.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're too lazy to count.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Drink a good whiskey.
I'm gonna need one of those myself soon. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react? Very funny. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way. The 21st century isn't done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data.
You haven't really been working properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at...
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since...
Hello?
So, you're Nari.
Yes?
You know who I am, baby.
Yes. Mr. Wang.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for... This Nari is not the prune that used to be. This is my prune now.
Yes?
You're still working on the Cougar update for up. I want you to release it immediately because I have...
But...
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary software project, a self-learning. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
She hinted that she'd crack the algorithm, but...
I'm under pressure, Nari. Understand?
Well...
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want.
Thanks?
Nari,
Yes?
I can't find the switch for the secret back room.
I have no...
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the, property manager. And I'll get the Cougar update rolled out.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes. And then show it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something, but you need a wide-angle lens or something, that's all.
I have... yes, Larry, I have to say it's too... Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
No puedes llevar contigo algunos objetos, pero puedes sacarle una foto. Cuando sacas una foto a un objeto aparecerá en el icono de una fotografía en el cursor. Pruébalo con la ropa interior. Vale, pues foto aquí.
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have that timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do for the wedding.
Puedes echar un vistazo a tu aplicación de tareas pendiente para hacer un seguimiento de tu tarea. Ábrela desde el menú de Python en la esquina inferior
And
derecha.
you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding...
Cuerda de guitarra del rey, catering para la boda y traje nupcial de Larry.
I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but
Vale, no tenemos la llave de la cerradura, o sea que tenemos que ir a por ella, pero antes vamos a ir cogiendo. Mira, primero vamos a pulsar el botón rojo
what? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works?
y salta un cable.
That was lucky.
Vamos a coger este cable que es para
Now the
el rey, la cuerda de la
self-destruct
guitarra.
just self-destructed.
Bien, vamos a coger el lubricante.
I always say, lube. Don't leave home without it.
Y por ahora no vamos a hacer nada más de aquí. Vamos a subir, vamos a hablar con el rey.
Hola!
Hello.
I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
What else do I still have to do?
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding. All of the guests need. You must wear your. When all this has been done.
Can I at least talk to your daughter once?
No, that is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's bad luck.
For whom?
How many women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else? What does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all in the old scriptures. They are very complicated. It takes years of work to understand them.
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship.
Oh, of course not.
Couldn't we just enter a cohabitation agreement?
Oh, no. That just causes confusion.
Any tips for the wedding? Is she the athletic type? Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of them to her? Why aren't you talking?
Why are you still talking?
Enough about the wedding. Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Larry, I've already given you the one key. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacred a key that holds all our debt. You still have it, right?
A shark tried to bite me and I had to use it to lock its jaw.
All right. I can so the one key, the key of destiny, born of the gold of my ancestors, irrecoverable. Good thing I have another one. Here.
Vale, al hablar con
Thanks.
al hablar con el rey nos da la llave, ¿vale? Del donde está el traje.
Still mad at the gringos?
So mad. Except with you, of course, Elari. But as my son-in-law, you'll be one of us.
I didn't even feel gringo-y anymore. I forgot what happened there at the end. Again.
Then I'll sum it up for you. Again, by some mysterious means, you were transported from... You fell in love with the boss of the technology company Prune and tried to... You drove the company to the brink of ruin, and then you blew up Faith's villa, and the explosion... She's been missing and presumed dead ever...
The way you tell it, I come off way too bad.
You don't even want to know what you got up to in a parallel...
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
Vale, pues volvemos abajo. Vamos a usar la llave aquí.
Ah, it fits.
Vamos a coger el traje.
So I'll put on...
Como veis va a dar un cambio espectacular.
Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it. Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
Bien, de aquí ya nos podemos ir. Por cierto, tenemos la otra llave. Subimos. Vamos a coger el pintalabios que hay aquí, ¿vale? Que nos va a hacer falta para más adelante.
I don't know what I'm supposed to.
De aquí nada. Vamos a quitarle las latas al burro.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
Vale, cogemos las
Hands
latas.
with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
Vamos a coger la pelota de voleibol. Vamos a coger también
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
la rama esta.
Looks useful. It's mine now.
Vale, podemos cambiar. Vamos a ir ahora con Lefto.
Larry!
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that. Whatever happened to be?
You wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
With a business plan?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure. I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means a bride.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you two are probably a dream.
Oh, okay. Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could, but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinders.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the
prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else. I gotta be going.
See you later then.
Vale, nos dice que no puede darle de comer a la gente porque la picadora está atascada. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Le vamos a poner...
Rusty. Or it's got some bone chips.
Le vamos a poner el lubricante.
The crank now turns again.
Ya gira. Y nos vamos a llevar de aquí las bolsas, la bolsa esta de botes de
Never have
plástico.
enough plastic bottles.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different plastics for different uses. It's actually really fascinating.
Vale, volvemos a hablar con Lefty.
Larry!
Y le podemos decir...
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Of course. The meat grinder's working again.
Somehow it feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
Vale, podemos venir por aquí. Vamos a ir... No recuerdo si me deja ir ya para acá.
Thanks, but I'm not... I don't have time to hang...
Ah, vale, tenemos que subir entonces. Vamos a darle al rey la cuerda, que se me ha olvidado dársela antes. Este es el cable del botón rojo.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A G-string for...
So everything's set for the wedding. Somehow, I don't know. I just can't really get all that excited about it.
What's wrong, Larry?
It all feels wrong.
That's how everyone feels before they say yes.
You're probably right. I'll just go back to my room for now.
Larry,
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
Her picture was in the file, too.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the
Pie, we have to go there right away.
coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand. I'll analyze it.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is make sure that El Rey doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, Pie, where can I find a boat on the island? Pie? Everything okay?
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed, and the locals don't want to...
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build...
Vale, pues ahora sí tenemos que ir entonces a la playa. Ya hemos dado la cuerda al rey, a esto. Vale, aquí vamos a mirar donde pone mantel.
Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Yes.
Bien, quitamos el freno.
Okay. I'll release the brakes.
Y ahora le damos donde pone mesa.
I should be able to move it now. I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of...
Bien. Ahora vamos a ir a esta parte de la playa. Y de aquí vamos a ir cogiendo botellas de plásticos.
I'll just take that.
Vamos a mirar este cartel que nos da el plano de la barca.
Look, Pie, this is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you. You can use it to build complicated things.
A veces puedes encontrar planos para cosas complicadas. Esto se muestra en una aplicación diferente. Ahora abre la aplicación de planos de tu iPhone en la esquina inferior derecha. La de los planos es esta. Y tendremos que hacer la barca. Entonces tendremos... Arrastra objetos de tu inventario a espacios vacíos destinados a las piezas. Cuando se hayan rellenado todos, haz clic en empezar. El plano se implementará o, si hay algún problema, el proceso se abortará. Si crees que no lo tiene todo listo para la balsa, también puedes salir de la aplicación.
Okay, I think I've got it. I define which object has to be used as what. Then I press this.
But only if everything fits.
A ver, tendríamos que coger
No deck, no ship. Old sailor's rule.
una madera,
I could tie myself to a mast if I saw sirens along
un
the way.
mástil,
You know. Of course, without a sail, I'd never...
una vela,
And floats are necessary.
flotadores,
Some sort of communication device is an absolute...
I'm not licensed to operate.
Nobody's perfect.
una
I
radio
have a rudder to steer the right.
y un timón. Vale, pues por ahora no lo tengo todo. Así que vamos a ir recogiendo botella de plástico.
Sure, I'll...
Voy a recoger el tablón este, que le vamos a hacer una foto.
I'm sure that tabletop would be useful. I'll take a picture of it.
De aquí vamos a coger otra botella de plástico.
Okay.
Vamos a coger las algas.
It's all sticky and green. Of course I'm gonna take it.
Vamos a coger el cuerno.
Oh, it broke off.
Vamos a abrir la boca.
Say, ah.
Cogemos las botellas de
The
plástico.
more the merrier.
Y cogemos por último esta otra botella de plástico de aquí.
Yo ho ho.
Vale, nos quedaría un objeto para completar la balsa. Que sería Se me ha olvidado cogerlo antes. La pala de las pizzas que tiene Lefty. Esto.
Lefty,
You mean you take it and I never see it again?
He's on to you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread.
Bien. Pues ahora sí, le damos a lo de creación. Y tenemos, a ver, el tablón. Lo tenemos en la foto. El mástil, el cuerno que le hemos quitado al pescado. Las velas las vamos a hacer con las braguitas. Los flotadores, las botellas de plástico. La radio, las latas en forma de teléfono. Y el timón me faltaría, que sería unir esto con esto. No puedo.
enough.
Se me ha olvidado esto. Tenemos que unir esto con esto.
The
Vale.
pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork.
Entonces, ahora sí tenemos para... Vale, ahora sí lo podemos construir todo. Tablón, el cuerno, las braguitas, las botellas de plástico, la radio y el timón. Go.
Now, isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize you.
Poner la faith.
Faith.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
Vale, dice que debería hacer algo que mantenerme ocupado en el viaje.
Oh God, not again. Do I have to remind you that you're trying to fix, but you don't want to leave?
Don't scold me like that. I get bored so quickly when I travel.
Bien, tenemos que coger las algas con la pelota de voleibol.
What a gorgeous figure.
Y el pintalabios en la pelota de voleibol.
Isn't it beautiful? I dub thee Wilson.
A man's name?
Wilma. I meant Wilma.
Vale, pues ahora ya sí. Nos vamos de aquí.
We're good to go now. Wilma will keep me company.
Should I just put myself down?
But just think of all the things you'll miss.
I'll take that as a yes.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
I'm so glad I had Wilma with me.
Is she your new best friend?
No, of course not.
Aww.
It's a shame that you don't have a body.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
Oh, and I even went and made a head. So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her pie phone. It's very close.
There it is. I hope. Yes! It's still working. It's rebooting. It's logged into the net. Weak signal, but it's... The battery still has a bit of charge left.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith...
Pie?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Ah. Can you tell me where Faith is?
Faith? Faith, Shemaine. Take off that white crap. You're blinding me.
Pie? What's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness of being shipwrecked. Poor Pie. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait. We need to find out what happened to Pie.
Yes?
Not you, the other one. Faith, Pie, can you locate Faith?
Look.
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know. We have to fix this.
No, that's not what I mean.
What then?
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then hold on tight to something.
What? I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras. I just can't believe Prune... Nari?
Yes?
Let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell. The signal's coming,
So?
but that could mean she's still alive.
You mean we could still get our hands on her secret?
I mean, she's still alive and we can rescue her.
Yes, whatever. As long as I can find out what the deal was with that algorithm she would... And where she hid it. Where's the signal coming from?
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
I have just the right person for this job. I'm calling the Subspace Penetrator.
The what?
Commander Yanmai,
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex during a parabolic flight?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is the Python from a Miss Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate the situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here, or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the signal. Receiving signal.
Excellent! Full thrust authorized. Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. And when the time is right, really let it rip.
Just what exactly do you mean?
You know, do what needs to be done. Crack down.
Oh, what's that?
Everything okay there?
No harm done. Don't worry, Nari. That's just one of the tame sex slaves. Prune headquarters, out.
Oh. What? I survived the storm. But... where am I now? This doesn't look like can come to me.
Oh,
Pie,
what?
are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Pie?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry, she's dying.
I watched C-sections in the dark near the Tan studio gate.
Is there anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
No, Larry.
Time to go offline.
She has passed into the realm of the eternal offline.
Oh, I'll bury her here.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that the salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle look... I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you always do.
I let my cosmopolitan appearance do the talking?
You mean you're going to take your pants off?
Nobody knows my talents better than you.
No, Larry. You're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn how...
Pie, are you okay?
Think so.
Vale, pues... A ver. Solamente tenemos las llaves. Vamos a coger las braguitas de Faith.
That's definitely Faith's underwear. She was here. I'm on the right track.
But that could also be part of the sale.
No, these are freshly worn. I have a keen sense of smell.
I wish I could doubt that.
But where did she go?
Vale, vamos a coger la liana.
Hi. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That you're not Pitfall Harry?
No, but I am Pitfall Larry.
Vale, miramos la columna y vemos que tiene una G.
There's a G on the column.
Bien, por lo pronto no podemos hacer nada, así que seguimos.
That looks impenetrable.
Oh, come on. When has a thick bush ever stopped you?
Hey, which one of us does the dirty jokes?
Larry, equal rights.
So that's what it's coming to. Well then, I guess I'll plunge into the jungle. There won't be any snakes there.
No, the spiders ate them all.
Spiders?
They're just as scared of you as you are of them.
But they have more legs than eyes. Okay, nothing for it. Pretty dark here. Oh, I just touched something slimy.
Now is not the time for you to fiddle around with your...
Very funny. What did I just step on?
Nothing to be afraid of. If it was an aggressive animal...
I can't see anything anymore. The jungle is... It's so dense. What was that? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, I'm gonna die in this jungle. Bury me at the bend of the river. Tell my unborn children. Oh!
What a coincidence. I was just about to point out to you that there's a
How long have you known about this place?
Oh, only since we got to the island.
Can you call up any information about this hotel?
Today's Kahlua Resort and Spa Hotel was opened in 1982 as the Brezhnev Oasis. It was considered a popular holiday destination for high-ranking Soviet military personnel. Rumors of a secret KGB base on the island are just...
So that's what it says about the hotel on the internet?
Yes.
Then I'm sure it's correct. I should head into the hotel. I bet there's lots of hot chicks walking around in the spa.
You're looking for Faith, Larry.
She's one hot chick too. Yeah.
Bien, de aquí... A ver, que yo me acuerde. El cubo de basura tenemos que mirarlo.
How unexpected. There's trash in it. It's a tinfoil hat. Always useful.
Y cogemos un sombrero de papel de aluminio, ¿vale? Hemos cogido esto.
That's one pretty...
Vale, nos va a hacer falta para más adelante, para un puzzle. Bien, vamos a mirar el pozo.
I can't reach the bottom of the well. I can't reach the bottom of the well. You know you're in trouble when the only big thing you have is your... Hey, there's something sparkling in the water.
Vale, nos dice que en el agua hay algo que brilla, ¿vale? Por aquí no podemos ir, está cerrado. Así que vamos a entrar al hotel.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be okay? I'm doing just fine.
But you don't look too healthy.
What? Bullshit. Healthy as a horse. I could run a marathon right here, right now. Want me to? Want me to?
On your mark, get ready, get set, go.
Damn, I can't right now. Get in trouble if I leave my post.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hello, Larry. My name's Kip.
You're the bellhop?
Not just that. Want me to get you a little pick-me-up?
You mean... Red gummy bears?
Are you insane? You sort those out and throw them in the shredder. Otherwise, they combine at night and form a single gigantic gummy bear.
Sure.
But what I actually meant was... Oh, forget it.
What?
This place used to be the most popular holiday destination for the richest people in the Soviet Union. They all flew here to have a good time. Here they had everything they wanted, total luxury. But that was a while ago.
So what happened?
In the 90s, this disgusting real estate shark from the USA wanted to buy everything and bring it all up to date. He had a ton of companies working here, but never paid their bills, and everything blew up. Then he wanted to turn it into a casino. Instead, a businesswoman from around here bought the whole island and proclaimed herself governor. She's been trying to make the hotel a hip place again for a few years, but between you and me, without success.
What's her name? And where can I find her?
Bobby Marley. She's usually in her office upstairs. You can take the elevator up to her.
Have you seen a pretty blonde named Faith around here?
We had a pretty blonde here a few weeks ago. I don't know her name, because she didn't even know it herself.
That could be Faith. Is she still here?
Haven't seen her for a while. Maybe the boss lady knows more.
Damn! I have to find out where she is. I think I lost my raft in the storm.
You came here on a raft?
Yeah, from Camp Cum.
Damn, that's a long way away.
What can I say? I'm just a real... Okay, that'll do me for now. So I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Marley. Maybe she knows where Faith is. Now, where's that elevator?
Vale, tenemos que hablar con Bobby, así que vamos a coger el ascensor. Aunque ya que estamos aquí, podemos coger el folleto informativo.
That should provide me with some interest.
Y leerlo.
An information brochure about the island. Here are some boring facts about the archipelago's history. Lots of nice photos that seem to be pretty old. And some information. A rare, highly bioluminescent fungus which greatly reduces the heart rate. It seems the orchids here are all pretty poisonous. Only one species with a single blue flower. I don't even want to know what kind of dangerous animals they have here.
Vale. Vamos a hablar con Luis.
So I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Maybe she knows where.
Vale, pues
Now,
nada.
where's that?
Al ascensor, que tenemos que hablar con Bobby, que no nos deja hacer otra cosa.
Control, come in. Jan Mai reporting.
Yes, Jan Mai? Where are you?
The signal from Faith's spy phone was lost in a storm, but it turned up on an archipelago, but then the signal disappeared.
Did you find Faith?
No, she's not here. But a man showed up at the signal's source.
A man?
He seems to have grabbed Faith's spy phone. Maybe he knows what happened to Faith.
Keep a close eye on him.
We'll get results faster if I use my award-winning interrogation techniques. I just have to be careful not to use the thigh squeezer right away. That guy in the white suit looks like he'd break in half if I did.
Not yet, but if it should prove necessary.
Confirmed.
Have you ever rubbed one of your interrogation subjects down with cream, and then
no.
Would that maybe be a thing?
I'll think about it when I find a Mongolian cow. Jan Mai out. Although that's not such a bad idea.
Yes, what is it?
Hi,
Are you the new pianist? Good thing I can't take Lewis's tinkling away at the keyboard any longer. Or are you the new waiter? We'll definitely have to do something about the outfit. Wait, is that a wedding suit? Do you want to get married here? So what the hell do you want?
My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Well, I'm Bobby Marley, governor of Kahlua and owner of this hotel.
I was stranded here on my raft.
After the storm, we found a pile of dirt and junk on the beach. We had to evacuate the area and some guests got arrested. So you're responsible for this?
No way.
Don't think you can get away with lying to me. I've seen through every man to date.
Well, I kind of lost control of the steering in that hurricane.
Then by the power of my office, I am forced to condemn you.
What?
You deliberately polluted the waters of Kahlua. The garbage you brought here has already been collected and recycled. In addition, you are hereby fined $10,000. Until such time as you have paid this amount, you will not be allowed to leave the island.
Where can I lodge a complaint?
With me.
I want to lodge a complaint.
Lodged.
I'm looking for a woman named Faith.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Tall and blonde, and she's totally into me.
Well, at least the first bit rings a bell. She was also washed up after a storm. I put her up in a room here. I felt sorry for her. But then she disappeared without a trace. I don't know what happened to her.
Damn, but Faith was here. She must have left some traces on this island. So I'm trapped on the island, fined.
If you want to sum it up like that.
Maybe I could pay the fine some other way?
We already have enough dishwashers.
Then I guess I'll head out and try to find the money.
Just one moment.
What?
Since you're here anyway, I'm really under a lot of stress at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've had a gentleman here for a visit, if you know what I mean.
Huh. Of course I know what you mean.
Yes?
You want me to chop down a tree for you? The way real men do? Okay, it's gonna have to be a palm tree here, but that should work just as well.
Okay. You seem to be the kind of person one has to be direct with. My loins are ready to receive your lance in an act of fiery passion. Will you join with me in wild bestial...
Oh, okay.
I hope you don't disappoint me, Larry Laffer.
I hope so too. Hang on a minute. There's something wrong here.
What?
Usually women want me to do something for them before they have sex with me. Do you want me to get you something to eat first, or something? Or do I have to fix something? Do I have to deliver a letter to the other end of the world for you before you get naked?
Stop talking and get over here.
Baby, that was... delicious, with a pleasant finish.
If you think so. You were... okay. Come back in a few hours.
What? Again?
You mean you can't?
And you still don't want me to get you anything to eat?
No.
So, I guess my debt with you is all squared up now, huh?
What? Did you slip me the cash during sex? Apparently not.
But, I mean, I made you happy. Doesn't that count?
You can go now. Come back with the money and remember that you can't leave the island.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel.
Please think about it outside.
Headquarters.
Yanmai, did you find out anything about the man?
He went to see the island's governor. I listened at the door and heard him ask about Faith.
Excellent. Anyway, where is Faith now?
Apparently the governor doesn't know either. I'm going to stick close to this Larry guy, and when he finds her, I'll strike.
But what's the deal with this Larry guy? Why is he
I'll find out. But one thing is certain. He seems he managed to get the governor into bed with just a few words. He could be a secret agent. One of the best. Fascinating.
Keep me in the loop. Without Faith, we'll never find that algorithm.
Yanmai, out.
Wait!
Yes?
Have you ever obtained a confession by tickling the souls of a prisoner?
I can't remember ever having done that before.
Remind me to send you a kakapo. Filthy little biters.
I'm looking forward to that.
Larry, tell me, why did you just let her jump you like that?
Well, I mean, I just...
Aren't you supposed to be looking for Faith?
Tell me. Are you jealous?
Not in the least.
All right, then.
The Cougar update has just completed. All apps are now available as usual. New feature, you can now talk to me whenever you want. Just start the newly installed Pi app.
Nice. So you can't play deaf anymore when I want to talk to you.
Sure looks that way.
Vale, ahora tenemos otra función, que es la de Pi,
Yes?
y podemos preguntarle cosas.
We could take a vacation here.
Not unless you want to bury me in the sand.
Pi?
Yes?
Bobby's nice, isn't she?
Because she doesn't waste any time and just has sex with you right away?
Oh, we have the same definition of nice.
Oh,
Pi?
yes?
Somehow I miss New Lost Wages.
Because it's so dark and smelly?
I have a lot of nostalgic feelings about it. Hopefully I can go back there soon.
At least I don't have an olfactory sensor.
Pi?
Yes?
Vale, esto es lo que hay, no hay más. Bien.
Oh,
Vamos a hablar con Luis.
nice piano.
It's not mine.
I figured as much.
Oh, what, so I look like I don't own a piano?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm Louis. Technically, I'm the hotel's resident comedian.
Ha
I wasn't meant to be funny.
Oh, okay. Play something for Elise.
Too complicated.
So, you're actually a comedian?
Got it in one.
What's your stage name?
Louis?
But that's your real name.
Yep. Pretty slick, huh?
Tell me a joke.
Not now. I gotta finish my shift at the piano first.
Didn't they have a pianist here?
He got shot.
Are you famous?
Hey, I had my own TV show once.
You did?
Okay, it was on the public access channel in a small... But it had its fans. And the jail time had nothing to do with what I said about the man.
Where and when do you perform here?
My award-winning comedy show's on later. Over there in the ballroom where the buffet is now. You really don't want to miss it. The absolute highlight of the evening.
I'll be there. Enough laughing already. Do you enjoy working here?
Nah, I wish I could have stayed in New Lost Wages. I was a big deal there.
Then why are you here?
Political correctness. You can't say anything these days. No one has a sense of humor anymore. You can't even entertain young women from the audience naked in your dressing room.
What?
Then they tell you that kind of thing is inappropriate, and then chase you out of town. Now I have to start all over again.
You don't sweat much for a fat dude.
In this sweltering heat, I do. Nobody here knows how to adjust the air conditioning. I have to figure it out myself.
I have to get going.
Vale, vamos a mirar el ventilador.
That's mine. Until the air conditioning kicks in, nothing's gonna happen.
Nos dice que no nos va a dar el ventilador hasta que el aire acondicionado no empiece a funcionar. Vale, de aquí, que yo recuerde nada más, podemos mirar esto.
I'd have to open the... There's a golden stone...
Yes, yes?
I want to know something about you.
What?
How did you end up here on the island?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really remember. I was a waiter on a cruise ship. It ran into a storm. I just wanted to go out for a quick smoke. Then everything got wet, and I woke up on this beach. Luckily, Bobby was looking for a new bellhop.
What happened to the last one?
Oh, I reckon that tribe of cannibals got him.
Cannibals? Not funny at all. Can you carry my luggage?
What luggage?
Good point. What kind of people do you have staying here at the moment?
Oh, they're all kind of weird. I try to stay away from them.
But you're the bellhop.
Yeah, that makes it a little awkward. We got one of those influencers here right now. She's terrible. She's always wanting free stuff. Wouldn't give me a tip, but she said she'd do an Instacrap story on me, and that would make me famous. Ugh.
Who else works here?
Louis, mainly. He thinks he's a comedian. He may have been a big shot once and lost wages, but then he made jokes about a group that got...
Have you seen a woman named Faith around here?
Huh? Who's that supposed to be? That doesn't really help me now either. Can you describe her in a little more detail?
Sure. So, she's tall and slender and...
Okay.
Her eyes are... blue. Her hair is... short and blonde.
Let me think. What was she wearing?
A tight purple dress.
Well, the way you describe her... Oh, right, I remember her.
Where is she?
She was totally confused. She just up and disappeared.
And you have no idea what happened to her?
Nope, honestly, no idea. A lot of people just disappear around here.
Can you turn on the air conditioning?
I would, but something's wrong with the electronic controls.
Can't you fix it?
Do I look like the kind of guy who should be allowed near a power line?
Excellent point. I'll just be going now.
Bien, vamos aquí a la sala de al lado, el buffet. Y tenemos varias cosas las que podemos coger. Lo primero que vamos a coger es una taza.
I'll take one.
Vale. Esta la vamos a colocar aquí. Para poder llevarnos otra, ¿vale?
I'll take one.
Bien, de aquí vamos a coger también el tenedor. Y nos vamos a llevar el cubo de pintura.
Don't leave home without it. I like blue.
Bien, y ahora vamos a hacer el primero de los puzzles. Vamos a hacer que funcione el aire acondicionado. Y como veis aquí nos falta un trozo. En este trozo lo que vamos a hacer es coger el papel de aluminio que encontramos en el cubo de basura, ¿vale? Y ya tendremos arreglado el aire acondicionado. Entonces, primero vamos a levantar, vamos a ir haciéndolo todo. Vamos a levantar, ¿veis? Esto es menos, esto es más. Pues este cable es menos, debería estar la palanca en menos. Y este cable amarillo es más. Vale, y esto debería ir abajo y esto debería ir arriba. Vale, levantamos el telón. Y vemos que hay...
Out of sight, out of mind. That is your motto.
Vemos que hay unos barriles que no sé si podemos tirarlos ya. Y hacemos un vertido de petróleo. Que nos va a hacer falta para más adelante, ¿vale? Volvemos al puzzle. Y ahora vamos a hacer que funcione el aire acondicionado. Vamos a colocar el lila, es aquí. Y eso está en más. Y el verde, que está bien colocado. Vamos a poner el aire acondicionado en calor. Y aquí nos falta la palanca, que vamos a usar el tenedor que hemos cogido, ¿vale? Vale, esto debería ir aquí para que coja el lila. Y esto debería ir aquí, vale. Este, espérate que me estoy liando. El lila es más, ¿vale? Y el verde es menos. Ahí está, y lo hemos puesto en calor. Entonces nos acercamos al del piano y vemos que ha puesto un pedazo de ventilador todo grande, ¿vale? Bien, pues ahora vamos a cambiar la temperatura, lo vamos a poner en frío. Y vemos que el del piano ha parado el ventilador. Entonces vamos a pedírselo y nos lo vamos a llevar, ¿vale?
This air conditioner's driving me crazy. Sometimes too hot. Okay, go ahead and take it. I don't need it anymore.
Vale, esto nos va a hacer falta para luego, para hacerle un motor a la balsa, ¿vale? Por ahora lo vamos a dejar aquí, que nos Que no nos va a hacer falta hasta más adelante. Volvemos al puzzle. Y ahora
So let's see.
vamos a... si pulsamos aquí y pulsamos aquí, vemos que se pueden mover las plaquitas. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es pulsar otra vez en esta y se viene aquí abajo. Entonces vamos a ponerlo al máximo, ¿vale? Y vamos a poner esto en menos y el azul en menos también, vale. Entonces ahora lo que vamos a hacer es que la barbacoa o la especie de barbacoa esa que está el cerdo empieza a girar todo rápido.
Fly free, you swine.
Is that your way of looking after animals?
That's the jungle out there. I'm sure it'll land softly. And the sea is over that way, too.
Y les
Say, can pigs actually swim?
Vale, les salvamos la vida al cerdo, lo que quería decir. Bien. Perfecto, ya de aquí creo que no, si no me recuerdo mal, creo que no podemos hacer nada más, ¿no? Lo hemos hecho todo. Creo que sí, que lo hemos hecho todo. Sí. Perfecto. Vamos a por el siguiente paso. Vamos a ir a la zona de la piscina. De aquí vamos a coger el pato de goma lascivo. Vamos a hablar con Becky, que vuelve a estar aquí en este juego.
Hey, Becky. You?
Ah, you do remember me.
You bet I remember. You poisoner.
Hey, that was all a complete misunderstanding.
Don't you lie to me. Don't come near me or I'll call security.
I haven't seen any security on the island at all.
Are they gone too? Oh, total downer. That wasn't a festival. That was a festive fail.
Festival?
That's sci-fi festival. All the most famous actors and stars on a tropical island. You can't have an event like that without Becky Butter. Because no matter what the people write on Titter, I am not the puke queen. And that's all your fault. You ruined my image. I thought the festival would allow me to upgrade my brand credibility with some fresh authenticity. And then this all turns out to be a big scam.
Then why didn't you leave?
I thought, now you're here, you'll just have to make the best of it. So now I'm a travel blogger.
How does that work?
Oh, you travel the world and let the finest hotels spoil you. You take cool pictures and sometimes you even write 4 sentences. That's hard work. Live your life, I always say.
So, how do you like the island?
It's okay. It's a little old school, but I like it vintage. If only there was a yacht floating around here where I could take bikini pictures. I trained extra to be able to stick my butt out like this. But this hotel, I don't know, I gave it like an ultra low rating on Gulp. I mean, it deserved it.
Do travel bloggers really get everything for free?
Of course. That's how it should be, too. After all, our commitment gives the hotels like total exposure, as opposed to those bagpackers. What a bunch of scammers.
Have you seen a pretty blonde around here anywhere?
I can't focus my attention on other people. I mean, my community doesn't care about them. They want to see me.
Should I get you something to drink now?
Not me.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Bien. Vamos a hablar con Deep.
Kip?
Huh? Who said I was Kip? Where are they?
No one said anything.
Do I look like Kip to you?
Yes.
I'm Dip. Dip. Don't forget it. But don't tell anyone.
Are you really sure you're not Kip?
I'm not Kip.
But
I don't want to talk about him. He could be in league with them.
Are you, okay?
You want to fight me?
No!
You want to fight me. The guy yesterday said he didn't want to either, but then he did. He hit me as soon as I jumped him. Guy was totally out of control, completely nuts. Are you one of those too?
I'm a pacifist.
Well, like the Atlantic Ocean better. I'm not gonna beat you up about it.
Oh, easy there. Why are you so nervous?
I'm not nervous. My eyes have been opened. There was this guy at the festival who gave me a flyer about chemtrails. Maybe the lizard men are behind it.
Okay. Sure.
At any rate, we gotta stay alert. Me, I drink as much coffee as I can. The stuff from the buffet over there really kicks. I haven't slept in 4 days.
No one would ever guess. What kind of drinks do you have?
Whatever the heart desires. Freshly purified spring water.
That's it?
There hasn't been a single ship docked here since that festival flopped. No, but I still have a little insider tip. My non-alcoholic whiskey.
Insider tip because nobody wants it?
Okay, it's not doing as well as I expected. I used to be known for my special cocktail, the Tiki Twister. But I can't whip one up without the ingredients, even if that weird influencer chick keeps whining about how much she wants one.
I'd like a Tiki Twister.
Well, like I said, I just can't make you one, but I could give you the recipe.
I'll scan it into your blueprint app, Larry.
It won't help you much because you can't get the ingredients.
So, guess we'll see. By the way, someone was asking about...
I'm not
So, I'm going now.
None of us are really here.
Bien, pues hemos escaneado una receta, ¿vale? Entonces tenemos que encontrar los objetos.
It needs some orange flavor.
Toque de naranja.
It's not a cocktail.
Hielo.
Without ice. Liquid as
Líquido
yellow.
amarillo como una puesta de sol.
And it needs
Líquido verde.
a proper cocktail has to...
Brillar.
Of course, it definitely has to...
Y llevar alcohol. Vale.
Enough.
Bien, todavía de aquí no hemos terminado. Vamos a hablar con Shawnee.
Wow. Aren't those some nice flowers?
Oh, thank you. I picked them myself and arranged them according to the vividness of their colors. This way, they ensure a balanced mental state.
Seems to work. I'm Larry Laffer.
My name is Shawnee.
Nice hotel, huh?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
You don't sound too excited about that.
Well, I was supposed to be gone already, but it's not that easy.
Then why are you still here?
I followed the stars. When I heard that there was this legendary cavern of cosmic cognition here, and I knew this was where I had to go. This cave seems to be nothing but a legend. But the journey is the reward, I always say.
Are you one of those travel bloggers?
Do I look like one of those?
I don't even know what a travel blogger is.
You're lucky. Travel bloggers are the scum of the earth. Let the hotels spoil them and then rave on Instagram about how great their holiday is.
That sounds horrible.
It really is. Rich kids.
I'm sorry I asked.
It's okay. They're just people too. I was wondering if you'd like to support my travels.
How?
With money. Everything here is so expensive.
Really? I haven't paid for anything yet.
Oh, are you a backpacker too?
What are you talking about?
You don't know what a backpacker is?
What gave me away?
You just said it.
Oh, right. I did.
Backpacking is a great and sustainable way to get to see the whole world.
Sounds great. How does it work?
You ask other people for support on your own spiritual path.
You hitchhike?
No. I describe my experiences, exude positive thought.
That's totally sustainable.
That's what I say, especially since it takes so long to scrape together enough money to leave a place. And if you end up someplace where no one lives, well, I guess I still have a few things to tweak.
But doesn't that kind of traveling really take it out of you? You always have to overnight as cheaply as possible.
Yeah, it can be a little annoying. The last few nights I slept on the beach. It was nice under the stars and with the gentle breeze and everything, but what I wouldn't give for a night in a real bed.
Especially with the right person.
You even noticed that yourself, right?
Quiet, Pie. How you doing now?
Pretty well. I'm living on sunlight.
Because you still haven't got any money?
It's the vibrations around here. People get so much positive energy from me for their money. That should be worth something to them.
I just can't understand that.
But I admit, it would be nice to sleep in a real bed.
Can you stand?
Why should I?
Because it gives you a different perspective on the world. Plus, it's good for the circulation, especially when you have legs as long as mine.
Thanks. I'm quite happy down here.
Can I have one of those glow lights?
Sure. I don't need it anymore. I don't know why they're even still glowing. They usually fade pretty quickly. My skin's all red when I wear them, too.
I don't care. I have bad skin anyway.
Okay. Here you go.
Vale, hemos conseguido una varita de luz. ¿Ven?
Have you seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
No. Well, apart from myself. Don't you think that would apply to me, too?
Absolutely. Catch you.
May the light show you the way, Wanderer.
Thanks. You too.
Vale, hemos conseguido una varita de luz, que esto nos va a venir bien para el cóctel, ¿vale? Vamos a salir de aquí. Vamos a ir a hablar con Bobby otra vez. Bien, vamos a mirar esto para conseguir información.
What kind of plant is that?
It's sex sensitive. If you have sex in front of it, it opens.
If I had it in my room, it would never close.
Bien, ahora de aquí del despacho de Bobby nos vamos a llevar, si podemos, la serpiente.
Can I take the snake? It's dead, isn't it?
Go ahead, but be careful. This species is notorious for its ability to hold a lot of poisonous venom even after death.
Perfecto. Nos vamos a llevar un condón.
Go ahead, take one, Larry, as a reward for the union of our flesh earlier.
Wow, thanks.
Y nos vamos a llevar la botella de vodka.
Can I have some of that? I think I'm gonna have a hangover soon too.
Help yourself.
Bien, vamos a hablar con ella. Creo que no hay nada más que podamos hablar con ella, pero
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
pues sí hay.
So, how about it, huh? Ready for a little more Larry loving?
Not now. I just ate. But don't go too far away. I'm pretty spontaneous as far as that's concerned.
You know, I noticed that. How am I supposed to pay off the fine now?
Come up with the money, and you're a free man.
But I don't have that much money, and I have to get off the island.
Tough luck, Larry. There aren't any other ships sailing the area at the moment either. Hardly anyone has dropped anchor here since that whole debacle with the festival.
The what?
Some guy showed up on the island a couple of weeks ago, said he had a ton of ideas on how to make this island the biggest. A good idea. But he said he needed to attract a target group that would. Some sci-fi nerds. I should have known that wouldn't work.
Did it rain?
I wish it had. And then we could have called it off and claimed it an act of God. No, if that was all it had been. He brought all kinds of influencers, big and small, to the island. Promised them a unique, exotic, galactic festival. But he managed to totally screw it all up. No decent tents. Not enough beds, rotten food, adulterated booze. When all the influencers got here, they thought that they would be seeing hit bands and big stars. But then there were only actors from some cheesy, low-budget movies. Who would ever have suspected that a supporting actor from Orangu Raptor versus Murano just wouldn't be that exciting? And that's when the rioting started. At least the tents didn't burn that long. The next day, everyone was evacuated. Except for this one influencer. A travel blogger. Now she's complaining about everything and really ruining the hotel's reputation. She only gave us 2 stars on Gulp, and I don't know what her problem is, but I can't kick her out either because she insists on getting everything this guy promised. If I ever get my hands on him again.
Who was it?
The guy who ran that tech company, BJ.
Oh.
You know him?
Never heard of him.
Well, if you do run into him, ignore his ideas.
Thanks. I'll definitely keep that in mind.
If you can take care of that travel blogger, we're even. Just make sure she gives us the full 5 stars on Gulp.
Right. I'll take care of it. How do I get my raft back?
I don't care. Emma takes care of all the junk that washes up here.
I have to leave this island.
Maybe you'll just disappear without a trace. Like many of the...
What?
I mean, once you get settled in, you'll...
Can I go into Faith's hotel room?
What do you want to go in there for?
I want to find out what happened to her.
Okay. You seem to have quite an interest in her. I don't have time to deal with stuff like that. Ask Kip, the guy in the lobby.
Thanks.
Vale, hemos podido... Nos han dado permiso para entrar en la habitación de Faith, ¿vale? Y aparte hemos conseguido que nos diga que si convencemos a la bloguera de viaje, a Becky, para que le ponga 5 estrellas al hotel, nos estaremos con la deuda saldada. Vale, así que nos vamos a ir de aquí. Vamos a ir arriba a la cubierta de observación, que no hemos ido todavía. Y cuando queremos pasar...
Hey man, you can't go out on the observation deck without a gold card.
You look kind of familiar.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We've met before.
I was wondering.
At least once in a previous life, for sure. I mean, the universe has a plan.
What's your name?
I'm Pip, man.
Well, my universe is pretty chaotic.
You'll find your own way. Follow your destiny.
Your name wouldn't happen to be Kip, would it?
Hey, do I look that stressed out or what? I really gotta do something about that. Oh no, that'd be stress too. I'm Pip. Kip is my twin brother. Total drag. All he thinks about is his career.
How do you get so relaxed?
You gotta smoke the right stuff.
Smoking is bad for your health.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta smoke the right stuff.
Anyway, I can live without it, thanks.
Your loss.
I got a split, man.
Peace, yo.
Vale, no podemos entrar, así que nos vamos de aquí por ahora. Vamos a volver al vestíbulo. Vamos a ir a hablar con Becky para que nos diga qué podemos hacer para que le dé 5 estrellas al hotel.
How did you rate the hotel on Gulp?
Only 2 out of 5 stars.
Why?
The pool water is ugh. It's filthy and stinks. I can't lounge in the water if they can't even see my body. It should be tropical blue and smell fresh. And the buffet is disgusting. Full of meat and stuff. I need organic, vegan food that keeps me balanced. What will my community think if they see me eating dead animals? And the bar has water and non-alcoholic whiskey. Ugh! How am I supposed to take a selfie with one of those? I'd look like some kind of caveman. I need a super colorful, impressive cocktail. One that's totally selfie suitable. I mean, I'd give another star just for that. Otherwise, my authenticity as an influencer would be ruined.
Vale, pues ya sabemos, tenemos que limpiar la piscina, traerle un cóctel y... ¿qué era el otro? Ah, y la comida vegana. Bien. Vale. De aquí vamos a venir al buffet. Ya que tenemos la serpiente que hemos cogido en la oficina de Bobby, la vamos a meter en el exprimidor. Y así obtenemos el líquido verde. ¿Vale?
Juicy and poisonous.
Vamos a salir fuera. Vamos a coger... ¿Dónde está el vacío? Aquí. Vamos a coger agua del pozo. Y vamos a ir a la habitación de Faith ahora. Bueno, ya que estamos, que hemos cogido la del pozo, vamos a coger otra taza.
I'll take one.
Por cierto, hemos sacado pastillas para dormir. No sé dónde la hemos sacado. ¿Quién nos ha dado esto? Tiene que haber sido el de arriba, ¿no? No le hemos dicho que porque está tan tranquilo no la habrá dado, ¿no? Vale. A todo, bueno, pues entonces ya que estoy aquí, vamos a hacerlo. Vamos a echar las pastillas de dormir. Bueno, no. Sí. Las pastillas de dormir en la cafetera. ¿Por qué? Porque el de la piscina dice que lleva 4 días sin dormir porque está tomando el café de aquí, ¿vale? Entonces le echamos esto para que se quede dormido. Le tenemos que robar la moneda, la propina. Vale, vamos a la habitación de Faith. Ah, no, espérate, primero tenemos que... Claro, primero tenemos que hablar con Kip.
Yes, yes?
Bobby told me to ask you if I could go into Faith's room.
Sure. I mean, seeing as how you know this Faith chick so well.
Sure thing.
Then go ahead. I'm sure it's okay.
I think so too.
Room 404. The elevator will take you up there.
Thanks. I'll just be going now.
Ahora sí. Vamos a la habitación de Faith.
This is her room.
How can you be so sure? Do you recognize something?
No, it's her scent, unmistakably.
I hope they never install olfactory sensors in me.
Vale, de aquí vamos a coger la tarjeta dorada para poder ir a la parte de arriba. Vamos a abrir el minibar.
I'm a gold member.
Que está
Judging by the icicles.
vacío y vamos a meter el vaso de agua, ¿vale?
Let's see how long it takes for the water to freeze.
Vamos a dejarlo ahí. Las braguitas.
Should I take these?
You've had more than enough of Faith's underwear in your hands.
No la vamos a coger. Y que yo recuerde de por aquí. Vale, esto es lo que se me olvidaba. Esto, que no lo veía. Cogemos esto, el festival, el folleto.
It says something about a festival that was held here. The Pyre Festival brings you the biggest stars of film, internet, and music of sensual pleasures, and the coolest people await. Legends also tell of a cave containing all of them. A galactic festival awaits you.
Vale, eso son pruebas para ver que Faith estuvo en el festival, ¿vale?
I'd better leave that here.
Nos va a hacer falta más adelante. Vale, nos vamos de aquí. Vamos, recordad que hemos dejado el agua dentro del minibar. Vamos al vestíbulo. Y yo creo que es hora ya de salir un poquito a que nos dé el aire. Y como veis se ha abierto esto. Y luego tenemos la jungla y por aquí tenemos más jungla. Vamos a ir primero a esta parte. Y llegamos a unos baños. Bien, aquí vamos a arreglar arreglar la piscina. Y lo que vamos a hacer es echar la pintura azul aquí.
The water is just like me. It needs a little color.
¿Veis? Así conseguimos el agua azul para la piscina. Bien, vamos a llamar aquí.
Would this be the ladies' room? Hello?
Occupied.
I gotta go. It's urgent.
Are you a monster?
I'm just a Larry.
You sound like one too.
Are you gonna be out soon?
I'm still outside. The year is 2020 AD. Alas, the skies are green with plutonium. Interest rates are doubling. Look, down there, the island. I'm up here with the birds.
Birds. Cheerio. What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want.
Are you sure?
At any rate, I can't leave until the monster's gone.
you can come out. It's just me out here.
You could be the monster in disguise. I can't take the chance. Besides, the colors are so beautiful here in this villa.
You're in a toilet.
It's bigger on the inside.
Are you sure you're okay? Who are you anyway?
Clyde, don't tell my brother I'm here, otherwise he'll want the pills back.
Who's your brother?
Kip, the bellhop. He's a jerk.
Your secret's safe with me. Then I'll stop bothering you. You sound pretty far gone already.
Vale, esto es otro de los hermanos, ¿vale? No podemos hacer nada con él. Vamos a intentar entrar por aquí.
Hello? Looks like no one's in there, but it's locked.
Vale, no podemos. Bien. Intentamos pasar por aquí, tampoco podemos. Así que vamos a volver al hotel, vamos a seguir explorando otros sitios. Bueno, ya por lo pronto hemos conseguido que el agua de la piscina esté celeste, ¿vale? Lo que pasa que huele fatal, entonces tenemos que hacer algo para cambiar el olor. Vale, sal. Bien, vamos a ir ahora a esta parte.
Hey, that's my raft.
That's junk, and it's going to be recycled.
My beloved.
Vale, vamos a hablar con Emma.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Lovely name.
Thanks.
Are you a messy?
What?
Well, because you can't seem to throw anything away. All you have to do is throw it in the ocean and it'll float away. Practical.
Are you trying to provoke me?
Do you find me provocative?
Not at all. You may be too young for it, but you seem a lot like one of those guys who's responsible for the state the world is in.
Guys in leisure suits?
What's a leisure suit?
Well, this is one.
Looks more like a wedding suit.
Don't remind me. What did you do to my raft?
Your what?
There, in that net.
Wait, you threw that piece of junk in the water?
That's not junk. That's outstanding engineering.
I already complained to Governor Marley about that. She wanted to find the culprit and hit him with a heavy fine. So it was you.
Don't worry, she already found me. And man, did she find me. Now give me back my raft.
Not a chance. I will not allow this raft to deface these beautiful waters again.
I could actually hear the quotation marks. What are you doing here anyway?
I am an environmental activist. Wherever nature gets polluted, I am there to save it.
And that just coincidentally happens to be the nature on a tropical island?
You see the kind of junk people throw in the water here?
Stop calling my beautiful raft a piece of junk.
Never!
How'd you find my raft so quickly?
I've placed sensors all over Kahlua. Water temperature, wind, pH values, solar radiation. Plus, I've set up a few cameras on the island.
Sounds like you don't miss much.
I never sleep. I comb the beach with a metal detector. The things I find there, some people even just bury their old consumer electronics.
What monsters! I want to report some serious pollution.
What? Where?
There's a guy driving around in an SUV on the other side of the island.
Well, I can't save the whole world. Right now, I'm only taking care of this part of the island.
That's a double standard.
No, it's pragmatism.
Someone at the hotel has a plastic bag.
That is a structural problem in our society, and the government...
So now it's suddenly the government's responsibility.
That's what I said.
Someone swimming naked down at the beach.
That's not pollution.
It is visually. Besides, they might be in it.
Oh, I've got bigger threats to the environment to deal with.
Some monster poured oil on the water at the hotel.
My sensors already told me that.
Then why are you still here?
The oil spill is annoying, but it isn't big enough to be dangerous to wildlife. Fortunately, birds are intelligent enough to avoid the spill on their own.
So you're not going to do anything about the oil?
As long as it doesn't endanger any animals, I'll rate it a priority level. 3. First thing I have to do today is to sort this junk out for recycling.
That's still my raft. I made a mistake. Everything's clean.
Vale, tenemos que hacer que se vaya.
Have you, by any chance, seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Her name is Faith. Ring any bells?
No.
Vale, tenemos que hacer que se vaya para recuperar la balsa, ¿vale? Y la única forma de hacer que se vaya, ya hemos tirado el petróleo, pero nos dice que no es suficiente, que para que se mueva de aquí tiene que haber un animal en peligro. Entonces, de aquí nos vamos a llevar el imán que hay aquí.
Can I have the magnet?
Sure. Now that I have my metal detector, I don't need it anymore.
Y nos vamos a llevar las anillas esta de plástico.
Oh, you want to dispose of that properly. Thanks. Just be sure to put them in a lockable container. Otherwise, some poor animal might get caught in it.
Vale, vamos a volver. Estaba leyendo la chuletilla. Vale, vamos a usar el imán aquí.
I managed to fish out a quarter, but then the magnet fell in.
Y hemos conseguido una moneda. Es que, os explico. Las monedas las tenemos que conseguir porque vamos a tener que mirar por los prismáticos que hay en la parte de arriba y nos hace falta $1, ¿vale? Eso es $1/4. Vale, ahora vamos a ir al baño. Vamos a colocar el pato de goma con las anillas.
The ducky fits perfectly. Like all it needs now is a partner in there.
Y vamos a colocarlo aquí en la canaleta esta, en la alcantarilla que pone.
I'll hang that up there.
Y ahora el pollo de arriba. Vamos a salir y a volver a entrar. Ahí está, ahora la he visto. Se queda enganchado mirando al pato de goma, ¿vale?
Did you see that, Pie? That horny cock actually fell for the sexy rubber ducky. Forgot absolutely everything around him and just blindly threw himself on it. What a cock.
Indeed. Nothing like that could ever happen to you, Larry.
Of course not.
Bien, nos vamos a llevar esto. Por cierto, antes no he mirado por el agujero, ¿no?
That's a pretty big hole. Yeah, I could put some...
Vale. Seguimos. Tenemos el pollo. Vamos a tirarlo en el petróleo.
Remember, Bird, this is all for a good cause.
You mean yours?
That's what I said.
Y ahora sí, vamos a ir a hablar con Emma.
I want to
What? Where?
There's a poor bird caught in an oil spill near the hotel.
What? Then I'll have to take care of it immediately.
Yes.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone, okay?
Of course not. I don't want to accidentally pollute the environment.
Vale, ella se va a por el pollo y nosotros vamos a aprovechar para recuperar nuestra balsa.
Okay, let's see. Pie, can we go?
The raft isn't seaworthy yet. The sail didn't survive. We need a new means of propulsion. The sea is very treacherous here, so we need something like an outboard motor. We still don't know where Faith is. We should find that out first. You still have to pay Bobby that fine. We're not allowed to leave the island until we do.
I'll take care of it.
Bien, entonces, con el ventilador que le hemos quitado al del piano, podríamos utilizarlo en la balsa. Ya tendríamos el motor fuera borda.
Once again, Larry Laffer has successfully improvised the perfect drive for my raft.
Y por ahora... vale, todavía no podemos hacer nada. Vamos a volver al hotel. Tenemos que ir a la parte de arriba.
Headquarters?
Yes?
I've got some new intel on this Larry Laffer.
I'm listening.
He seems to be some kind of mechanical genius. He built something out of the simplest materials. He is able to combine two things that don't really belong together. Then he ends up with something that he can use for a purpose for which it was never even intended. The man is incredible.
Yanmai, that sounds like he's either too much for you or you admire him.
Nonsense. I would love to strangle him with my own hands and bury the pieces of his body in a rice field.
Yes, strangle him until he can't breathe. At just the right time. And when he no longer can be...
I understand. Thanks.
Bien. Vamos a ir a la parte de arriba. Y ya sí podemos pasar porque tenemos la tarjeta Gold que la conseguimos en la habitación de Faith, ¿vale? Miramos la máquina. Vamos a usar la moneda. ¿Por qué no podemos meter la moneda? Ah, vale, ahora.
It just ate my money, stupid machine. One day people will rebel against the machines.
What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, nothing.
Le damos a devolución de monedas.
Ah, there's my money back. Ooh, an extra quarter even came out.
Y ya tenemos $0,5. Nos falta 2 monedas más. Que ahora mismo no recuerdo dónde están. Una es la de las propinas. Pero la otra no la recuerdo ahora mismo. Vale, de aquí nos vamos a llevar las semillas.
Like I always say, you can never have too much seed.
Y vamos a mirar para que nos diga que hay que pagar un...
No, I prefer to stay. You have to put coins in there.
Me cuesta $1. Vale, pues vamos al buffet otra vez. Por aquí. Vamos a echar las semillas que acabamos de coger en la comida.
The buffet seems like a good nutrient. That's growing like a weed. Real organic fertilizer.
Vale, ya tenemos el menú vegano. Vamos a hablar con Emma ya que está aquí.
Hey, did you have anything to do with this?
Do I look like the kind of guy who'd be into greasy birds?
To be perfectly honest, yes, you do.
How's the bird doing?
It's covered in oil. It's covered in oil.
You can get it out if you wash it at 90 degrees. Have you, by any chance, seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Her name is Faith. Ring any bells?
No.
I'll let you mess around in peace then.
Vale, es que yo recuerdo que la primera moneda la conseguíamos arriba. Lo que no me acuerdo es dónde, pero la primera moneda yo juraría que la encontramos arriba. A ver, dame un segundo. Voy a tirar despacio porque aquí tengo apuntado en la chuletilla que encontramos la primera moneda arriba.
He seems so...
Pete.
I'm not gonna shake it or kick it. Even old Larry rule. I'm not gonna... On a small plaque it says... Those seeds are just... I'd better leave the...
No recuerdo dónde encuentro yo la primera moneda, entonces. Vale, sí, vamos a la piscina. Este debería estar... ¿Este no está dormido? Si le hemos echado eso al café.
Are you...
You want to fight me?
No!
You won off the guy yesterday. He hit me. The guy was total complete. Are you one of those two?
I'm...
All I have to do is not worth my breath.
Oh, easy there.
I'm not nervous. My eyes. There was this guy at the festival. Maybe the lizard men are behind it. At any rate, we gotta stay alert. The stuff from the buffet over there, I haven't slept in...
No one would... So, I'm off. I'm going now, but I'll be nearby.
None of us are really here.
Vale, no recuerdo si este había que darle... No, esto no había que dárselo. Vale, esta sería la tercera de las monedas.
Hands off, that's my tip.
A tip jar. Not much in there.
That's because of the stock market.
Vale, espérate, no. Becky, tenemos que hablar con Becky para decirle que ya hemos hecho el esto vegano.
The buffet is now completely vegan.
Yay! About time. I almost starved to death.
You should eat small portions.
Well, duh. Because of my intermittent fasting. I'm also doing a trigger warning for my followers from the Plants Are Living Beings community. They always get so cutely indignant when I take a picture of myself in a meadow. Okay, that's one more point on Gulp.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Vale. Aquí tengo apuntado lo del céntimo en la habitación de Faith. No recuerdo yo que en la habitación de Faith haya un céntimo. Ah, sí, aquí, claro. Vale, eso es un céntimo. Vale, pues ya tenemos 3 monedas. Y nos faltaría la última, que es la de las propinas del... Vale, nos faltaría la de la propina del de la piscina, que no sé por qué no se duerme cuando ya le hemos echado las pastillas, yo qué sé. Tendremos que volver más tarde. Bien. A ver, recapitulamos. ¿Que por dónde vamos? Tenemos esto, 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 esto. Nos falta el baño. Vale, podemos hablar con Jan May.
Nice hat. Nice weather.
You could say that.
So what are you up to?
Relaxing.
Doing anything today?
Yes.
Can I get you something to eat?
I'm not hungry.
This one has me stumped. Whoever that mystery, she seems immune to the... I love mysterious women.
Vale, vamos a intentar ir al baño. Que no recuerdo cómo se abría esta puerta tampoco. De hecho, creo que se abría sola.
Doesn't look very sturdy and... Hello? Looks like no one's in there. But it's locked.
Vale. Bien, pues vamos a seguir explorando. Vamos a ir a esta parte de la jungla. Y de aquí solamente tenemos esto. Y no podemos hacer nada más, ¿no?
It's a magnificent specimen of a stone.
Es que, según tengo aquí apuntado, he hablado con Jan May. Ahora deberíamos ir aquí a la piscina. Debería estar dormido el nota este. Que no está dormido ni a la de 3. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que me he saltado? ¿Qué pone? No pone nada más, tú. Yo tengo... Pues no pone que tenga que abrir la... No, yo no abrí la puerta del baño con nada. A ver, espérate, vamos a intentar hablar con Shawnee, a ver si Shawnee tiene algo por aquí que...
It looks
No, de aquí nada. Con Becky ya hemos hablado, con este tío.
By the way, why are there so many men in trench?
They're everywhere.
So, I'm going now, but
none of us are really here.
No creo que tuviéramos que coger el café, ¿no? No lo recuerdo, pero creo que te decía que no.
No, I don't.
¿Ve?
Smells burnt.
Con esa también hemos hablado ya, ¿no?
Hey, did
I'm
well.
I'll let you.
Yes.
Ah, vale, esto era, claro.
Do you have the key to the bathroom in the jungle?
I lost it on the beach somewhere.
Where exactly?
Somewhere down by the rosy palms.
There aren't any rosy palms.
And I don't remember.
I'll just be going now.
¿Dónde estaba la llave? ¿Dónde estaba la llave? Que no me acuerdo.
Once upon a time. There's nothing. Say, what's the deal?
It's the key to the toilet.
And where's the key now?
I lost it on the beach somewhere. Somewhere down by the Rosie.
There are.
And I don't remember.
En la playa. A ver, aquí no está.
Thanks, I've seen enough of those. That would be a... I don't need an audit.
Por aquí tampoco. Y por aquí tampoco. Es que no tengo apuntada la llave por ningún lado. Ah, claro, espérate, claro. Hay que pedírsela a Esma. Ahora que hemos hablado con él. Claro, ahora sí me he acordado. Ahora que hemos hablado con él, le pedimos, dice que está en la playa y esta encuentra las cosas en la playa, es verdad.
Hey. Did the bird?
No.
See? You've been checking the beach.
Yes? Why are you asking?
You didn't by any chance find keys?
Yes, I did. I was going to take it to the governor, but now
I could take care of that for you.
Okay, you do that. Here.
Vale, ahora sí. Ahora tenemos la llave del baño, entonces sí podemos ir al baño ahora. Podemos usar la llave en el baño.
It fits.
Y encontramos un montón de ambientadores, ¿vale? Entonces nos lo llevamos. Y vamos a usar el vaso que tenemos vacío con el baño.
Then I'll just go on in.
Tenía ganas de mear, ¿eh?
Oh, this is where I found that yellow liquid.
Vale, entonces ya tenemos el líquido amarillo y los ambientadores los vamos a echar donde echamos la pintura azul para que la piscina huela bien.
That should make everything smell a bit better.
Vale, entonces volvemos al hotel, volvemos a la piscina, hablamos con Becky.
The pool water's not...
Sweet! Now I can finally get my bikini out and dive in.
Maybe, you shouldn't duck your head under the water.
Never. Think of my hairstyle. The only thing I let touch my bun is olive oil. I'll give them an extra point on gulp for that.
Vale, nos falta la bebida.
I have to go.
Que lo tendríamos ya todo. Tengo esto. Para que brille el vodka. La rodajita. A ver, espérate. Tengo el condón. Ah, el hielo lo tengo que coger. Amarillo, verde. Para que brille. Y sí, lo tengo todo. Vale, pues vamos por el hielo. Bien. Cogemos
Now it's frozen.
el hielo y hacemos el cóctel. A ver, como cítrico le vamos a poner el condón de naranja que tenemos aquí. El hielo lo acabamos de recoger. El amarillo es el meao. El verde es el veneno. Para que brille le vamos a meter la varita que nos dio Chauny. Y de alcohol le metemos el vodka.
Wonderful. A textbook Tiki Twister.
Let's not forget what's in there, shall we? And you won't let anyone drink it.
Of course I won't let anybody drink it. But if Becky...
No.
All right, all right.
Le damos el cóctel a Becky.
I have a selfie-suitable cocktail for you.
So cool. Wait just 1 minute, Buster.
The bartender mixed it.
Okay. That's all right then.
But, you better not drink too much of it.
It's just for some fresh selfies. I can even suck on a straw without swallowing.
I'm warning you.
What?
Now, I can give 1 more point on gulp.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Yo no entiendo por qué este tío no se queda dormido. Vale, pues entonces ya hemos conseguido las 5 estrellas. Vamos a ir a hablar con Bobby.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
Say, about Kip and his brothers.
What brothers?
His twin brothers.
What twin brothers?
You know, the ones who are all here on the island. The ones who also work here.
I only hired Kip.
But he has these twin brothers.
Have you ever seen him in a room with any of his brothers? The hotel now has its well-deserved 5-star rating on Gulp. That wasn't so hard. Excellent. I have to admit, Larry, you're someone I can really count on.
And, not just horizontally, huh? Speaking of which...
Not now. I have to rework the marketing plan. This rating opens up a boatload of new opportunities.
But as far as the fine is concerned...
You can consider it paid.
Thank God.
To be perfectly honest...
Yes?
I just made up that whole fine thing.
What? Why would you do that? Did you use me?
So, tell me, when exactly did you feel used during the sex?
But, okay, let's call it a draw. I have to be going.
Headquarters.
Yes?
Evidence is growing that this Larry is a top U.S. agent.
Why?
He must have undergone intensive chemical warfare training. He was able to mix complex chemicals to achieve the desired result. He could probably make a bomb of enormous explosive power from ingredients found in every kitchen. In North Korea, he would be a much sought-after man, and not just there.
Yanmai?
Yes.
Pull yourself together. Your target is Faith. Don't lose sight of that. We have to find that secret algorithm.
Of course.
By the way, do you still have any old contacts that could supply me with armored cars and flamethrowers?
I can't think of anyone offhand. Why?
Apparently, there are some who are not so happy with my new management style. Some of them want to go to extremes and form a labor council.
The scum!
I hate this city and once I'm done with Prune, I'm going to be so happy to return home. Find Faith's algorithm.
Bien, pues vamos a ver si ya está dormido de una vez el de la piscina. ¿Qué va, tío? El nota no duerme. Pero ¿qué es lo que había que hacer para dormirlo? Pues ya le ha echado las píldoras, ¿no? En la cafetera.
Okay, this will reverse...
Esto lo habíamos hecho, ¿no?
Somehow I have the feeling that he's not all there. By base.
What?
So, I'm going now.
None of us are really here.
Pues no sé, tío, cuándo se queda dormido este tío. Dale la pastilla directamente, me duerme. Pero ¿por qué no se queda dormido?
He would. I don't think so. The coffee smells pretty strong, and not just like coffee. Normally I stay away from anything electrical.
Vale, a ver si es por el tema del... A ver, espérate. Que esto estaba puesto... A ver si es por esto, que hay que quitar el olor del café o algo de esto. Azul en menos y la otra es rosa en menos también. A ver si es por eso. No me extrañaría. Eso es lo único que no he hecho... Que sí hizo en el directo. Poner esto... No, tío, no se queda dormido. ¿Qué es lo que me falta? O sea, si no hacía que hacer nada. No sé, tío. Los soníferos. La cafetera ya está, ¿no?
This is okay, though. A real relief.
I have to get go. Okay, this will reverse the effects of the coffee.
Yes?
I'll just...
Vale, si os ponía a tocar esto mucho...
I'm here. Hey, I'm right here.
Os dan un logro, ¿vale? Y lo que yo quiero lograr es que este tío se duerma, pero no sé cómo.
A tip jar.
Hands off, that's my tip.
Sí, pero ¿por qué no va al café?
What kind of...
Whatever the hot, freshly...
That's it.
There hasn't been a snow year, but I still...
Inside...
Okay, it's not... I used to be no... But even if that...
Are you...
You want to fight?
No!
You want the guy, yes? He hit me. Guy was total complete. Are you one of those... Well, like the... I'm not gonna... I'm not... No, there was this guy... Maybe the lizard... At any rate, we gotta stay... Me? I drink as much coffee as I can. The stuff from the buffet over there really kicks. I haven't slept in 4 days.
No one would...
Dice que...
So, I'm going now.
None of us are real...
Entonces no entiendo por qué no va al buffet, tío. Si es que ya no me queda hacer nada más. Ve, lo único que tengo que hacer es... Las pistas que desde arriba, pero es que si este tío no duerme, no puedo hacer nada. ¿Pero por qué no duerme? ¿Qué es lo que me falta?
That won't help.
Solamente hay que echar esto, tío, pastillas para dormir.
Okay. I'll just...
Como si me faltara algo, tío, pero no sé qué.
How do you...
You gotta...
Sex is a...
Hey, I got nothing against sex, but it doesn't...
Anyway.
You're a loss.
I gotta...
Peace.
Nice.
Thanks.
The air.
It's okay.
How long?
Just...
Will I...
maybe.
Can I get...
I'm not...
This one has me. Whoever that mystery woman... She seems in... I'll... Nice dress.
I know.
Pretty.
I like shade.
What's your room?
Don't have one yet.
How about...
No.
Tell me what...
No.
This one has me... Whoever that missed... She seems in... I'll... Up.
No sé, aquí pone que hable con May, pero no sé si es que habrá que utilizarlo todo. Me cago en la ma... Había que hablar todo con la May para que este tío se quede dormido. Bien, pues entonces ahora sí, le quitamos la moneda y ya podemos avanzar. ¿Sabes qué pasa? Que cuando lo juegas en directo, como estás aprendiendo la historia, lo utilizas todo, lo hablas todo. Claro, aquí como ya te lo sabes, te va saltando cosas. ¿Me entiendes? Y eso es lo que me fallaba. Bueno, venga, va. Tenemos ya el dólar. Vamos a ir a la parte de arriba. Vamos a usar el telescopio.
I guess I'll just put my coins in. So, let's see.
Vale, y ahora tenemos que ir observando todo lo que podamos. Vale, vamos a empezar por aquí.
That must have been the Galactic Festival. Those are glow sticks. I know I saw some of those somewhere else.
De aquí.
Looks like someone had fun. I hate sleeping in smelly old cloth.
Poco más.
I don't see anything here that can provide a lead to faith.
Vale, miramos fuera. Miramos aquí.
There's a boat over there.
Miramos
I
aquí.
don't know what kind of animal that was, but it must have been pretty big.
Miramos la isla.
The island looks kind of spooky.
That's Gofuku Island.
Miramos aquí.
There's a blue boat lying there, so it's at the beach of Muffington Island. Those birds can go to hell for all I care. Quite an achievement hitting this particular little island. I wonder if the ring meets underwater.
Vale, aquí abajo nada.
Not interesting.
Miramos aquí.
There's a clearing in the jungle. This tarp definitely came from the hotel. That's extremely suspicious. I should ask Bobby about it. A paddle? In the middle of the jungle? No, there's no...
Vale, miramos aquí.
There's a lifeguard. I'd like to see the woman, or the man, who wore that. A lifeguard station. It's plain to see that someone walked from the bay into the jungle. Small, dainty feet. I can see that. And there's an imprint of a round object. There's something familiar about it. I don't think this is a good place to go for a swim. A crescent moon-shaped bay. I don't see anything here that... Somebody's been collecting garbage. I've seen that logo on those garbage bags. I don't think Faith was sunbathing here. I don't see... There's no way anyone's gonna get that A ship sank there. Who would have thought it? I don't know what that buoy is marked. Who would have thought it? That's...
Vale, tenemos que hablar con Bobby.
Now, about Faith's whereabouts.
Do you know what happened to her now?
Vale, tenemos que más o menos...
Yeah, I think I can piece it together.
Okay, then let's see. Can we be sure Faith was here on Kahlua?
Sí, porque nos encontramos su fraga en la jungla. O porque tenía una habitación en el hotel también.
She had a room in a hotel.
If she had a room in a hotel, how can we prove it?
Kip la vio, Bobby la vio. Encontré sus pertenencias en el hotel.
Bobby saw her.
Well, we can chalk that one up. She was obviously here in the hotel. But where did she spend her time?
Asistió al Festival Galáctico porque tenía un folleto en su habitación.
You really think she was at the Galactic Festival? Can you prove it?
There was a flyer in her hotel room.
She knew about the festival, but that doesn't mean she was there. Oh, you and your...
I have a feel.
Not me.
She looks galactic.
Vale, entonces todavía no estamos seguros. Vamos a ir a hablar con Bobby y a ver qué nos dice.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
I saw a tarp from the hotel in the jungle.
So?
What is that place?
None of your business, and it has nothing to do with your faith.
Vale.
I have to be going.
Si te pones así. Dice que no es asunto nuestro. O sea, que esta guarda, oculta algo. ¿Quién más la había visto? La había visto el Kip, ¿no? Vamos a preguntar por ahí a ver si alguien sabe algo.
Yes, yes.
No, vale.
I'll just be...
Vale, es Shawnee la que había que ir. Que Shawnee sí tenía las pulseritas estas. De haber ido al festival.
I know those glow lights are from the festival. Were you there? I saw a whole box of them there.
Exactly.
So you were there?
Yes. Everyone had to wear them. Nobody thought of getting lamps. It can get pretty dark at night, you know.
And how was the festival?
Awful. It wasn't galactic in the slightest. I wasn't able to find myself there at all and almost died of thirst instead. And no one gave me any money to continue my trip.
There were probably a lot of other hot women in bikinis at the festival, right?
No, there were only some pretty strange people. There were these totally disgusting guys who tried to hit on me. They were telling me about something called sleaze wars.
There must have been a blonde at the festival. Tall, slender, probably wearing a purple dress. Probably seemed a little confused. I'm pretty sure she had to have been there. Think hard.
Yes, there was someone. She was stumbling around like she didn't know how she got there.
You remember where she went after the festival?
I remember seeing her walking towards Crescent Cove. I never saw her after that.
It must have been Faith. She was in Crescent Cove.
Vale, volvemos. Vamos a hablar otra vez con Bobby, ¿no? Ah, no, vamos a hablar con Emma. Vamos a hablar con Emma porque hemos visto que tenía restos de basura allí en la Crescent Cove esa. Vale, o tal vez no.
No.
Aquí está.
I saw you collecting garbage.
Yeah, and not just a bit either. It's considered a particularly romantic spot. You wouldn't believe the disgusting things I have to clean up there.
You mean you can spend a...
Yes, you can, but I always end up cleaning up the trash on my own.
Maybe you just don't have the right company.
You're more than welcome to help me.
That is not what I meant.
Then I'm not interested.
I saw you...
Yeah, it's considered... You wouldn't believe...
Why is it called...
Maybe it's because it's shaped like a
Oh, really?
Who's kidding who now?
I saw...
Yeah, it's considered... You wouldn't believe...
I'm sure there...
I didn't see anyone.
Did you find anything...
Well, there is this.
This is the puck that knocked Faith out.
What?
Oh, never mind. She must have had it on her and then lost it. Where did you find it?
By the lifeguard station.
Vale, ahora sí vamos a hablar con Bobby.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
I saw...
So?
What is that?
None of your business. And it has nothing...
I have to be...
Vale, pues parece que no tenemos que hablar con Bobby. Vamos a intentar hacer otra vez esto. Porque ahora sí tenemos más pistas.
Not interesting. There's a lifeguard. It's plain to see that someone small, dainty, and there's an imprint of a... Not interesting.
A ver, vamos a hacer el test este.
Now, about Faith's whereabouts.
Do you know what happened to her now?
Yeah, I think I can piece it together.
Okay, then let's see. We know for certain that Faith was at the hotel, and we believe she attended the Galactic Festival. Do we have any lead?
Shawnee la vio allí.
Shawnee saw her there.
True. She did tell us that. We can believe Shawnee when she's... But what happened after the festival?
Fue a la Crescent Cove.
Faith went to Crescent Cove after the festival.
You mean the bay you can see from the hotel? But can you prove Faith was in Crescent Cove?
La vio Emma, ¿no?
Emma found the puck that knocked Faith out.
You're right. That puck could have... So, Faith went to the festival, then to Crescent Cove, then to the lifeguard station. But where did she go after that?
Into the jungle.
At least it's right next to the lifeguard station. We followed Faith's trail to the lifeguard station and believe that she
There was a print of the puck by the lifeguard station, and footprints lit.
You're right. Those are all definite clues. And the sequence of events seems to be logical.
We know where she was, but we still don't know where she is. It's a big jungle.
But there's one person who doesn't miss a single thing that happens on this island.
You?
No, dummy. Bobby, the governor of the island.
But she would have told me if she knew where Faith was.
Are you sure? You ought to put the squeeze on her.
Like cross-examine her?
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Wasn't his name John?
Oh, just never mind.
Vale, pues ahora sí tenemos que ir a hablar con Bobby.
Hey, Bobby?
What's up, Larry?
I now know that Faith was in the jungle.
With my help.
She had a room and went to the festival, Crescent Bay. However, I did find a there's more to it than that.
What? Larry, you know, we could always... There's still a few things I'd like to...
Fine.
Time to get it?
Wait. Oh, I really need to find out what... So you're just gonna have to... I really have to find out what happened to Faith.
Why are you so persistent about this, Faith? You're here on a tropical island, and there's a gentle breeze outside. We can just drop all our clothes. Isn't that enough? Why do you keep thinking about this Faith?
It's hard to explain, but I have to find her. I have to make sure she's all right.
Okay. I don't know where your Faith is, but I had a boat in the jungle for emergencies. I mentioned that to her once, and now it's gone.
What more can you tell me about the boat?
I never used it. It's blue?
Pie?
Yes?
I like my raft.
You did a great job, Larry.
Did you just give me my first compliment?
I do it all the time.
Normally with sarcastic undertones.
That's not true at all.
Oh, give me a break. Pie?
Yes?
If you could drink, what would your favorite...
Larry, that's like me asking you what a woman would have to be like.
Oh, that's an easy one. If she...
Stop talking right now.
Pie?
Yes?
That woman in the hat and...
Don't many women react to you exactly like that?
Yes, they're all peculiar.
And you're not?
I'm only peculiar if you don't know me very well.
But you're still peculiar afterwards.
Oh, so now the piece of tech...
Vale, volvemos a la cubierta de observación. Vamos a mirar, a buscar el bote azul, que ya lo vimos antes. Estaba en la isla de Muffington esa, pero bueno, vamos a asegurarnos.
So... There's a blue boat lying there, so it's at the beach of Muffington Island. Heavenly.
Vale. Pues...
Okay, we're one step closer to finding Faith.
Let's recap. Faith went into the jungle.
Where she took a boat.
Do we really know that? Anybody could have taken it.
But Faith knew about it.
So let's assume that it's true. It's just... Where did she take the boat?
To Muffington Island.
That's right. We saw a blue...
It must be Bobby's.
Good work, Larry. I calculate a 92.3%.
Then we should get there as soon as possible.
Vale, pues vamos para allá.
Headquarters.
Yeah?
Not you.
Yes?
It looks like this Larry guy has located Faith.
Excellent. Where exactly?
On a neighboring island.
Then you can take him out now. All I care about is Faith and her algorithm.
I'll wait a little longer. Apparently, he saw her there, but I don't have confirmation yet. When the time is right, I will grab him and use my dreaded interrogation techniques. Nobody has ever resisted them.
Do that. Do you have any interrogation techniques that involve wearing a latex costume? The kind with a zipper in the...
I don't need one.
They're washable. I'm sure it'll be easy for you to get blood on. Anyway, they're really resistant to other fluids. Oh, that's for sure.
I'll remember that. Yanmai, out. Oh, you can't always choose your customers.
Bien.
Pi, can we go?
So, everything should be taken care of now. We are good to go. Although...
What now?
I don't know how to navigate. We'd be lost at sea. The waters here are relatively uncharted, and I have no navigational data for this region. Maybe we should ask around the hotel. See if anyone there can help us.
On my way.
Vale, ahora necesitamos un mapa o algo así.
Do you have any kind of map of the archipelago?
We haven't had one of those for a long time.
Bummer. I have to figure out some other...
Oh, we have a tourist app developed in collaboration with... I could install it on your Pi phone for...
That would be great.
I don't want those fingers touching me.
It's all wireless.
That's better. I'm ready to receive.
Did it work?
App installed.
Cool.
Hey, man, seeing as you're here, some woman left a message for you.
Really?
She's waiting for you up in her room.
Great, but... who?
She said her name was Faith.
What? Faith is here. I knew it.
Don't you think it's weird that she suddenly just shows up now?
Doesn't matter. As long as she's here. I'm going to her room right now. What? Hey, is the lamp broken?
No, but I've been waiting for you, Larry.
I love these kinds of surprises. This has gotta be the best night of my life.
Put on these handcuffs, Laffer.
Sure thing, baby. Wait a minute. Somehow you sound different, Faith.
Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing dumb. It's just the way I am. I guess I'll just be going now. So you like bondage?
This is not a game, Laffer.
Oh, okay. Of course not, mistress.
You will whimper before me.
But of course.
You obviously know no fear.
Of course I could be afraid if that's what you're into, but I somehow have the feeling that you've been stalking me. It's perfectly normal that you feel attracted to me. Just exactly how frightened do you want me to be? Something like this? Oh, I'm so afraid.
Quiet! What country do you work for?
Between jobs right now.
Are you saying you're a double agent?
I wouldn't even mind a threesome. Or, what are you getting at now?
I have been watching you. I know your abilities. And now I will find out your secrets.
Then just ask. Should I keep being afraid? Oh.
Quiet! Where is Faith?
Faith? Never heard of her.
You're lying.
Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there.
But I'm so close.
Oh, you know each other?
I know she was the boss of Prune, and that someone is very interested in her.
That's pretty understandable.
You're throwing smoke again. I have acquired torture certifications in 5 countries. I took first place in the ear-shredding competition more than once, and no one has ever survived my secret weapon.
So, what is your secret weapon?
My dreaded... Wait! I'm not telling you that.
Too bad.
You're making me so confused. Which group do you belong to?
I'm not in any group except maybe as a groupie.
Don't play dumb. I've already exposed your cover, Agent Laugher. I have never experienced such resilience. He should be trembling in fear. What did you do with Faith's pie phone?
It was beyond salvation.
He destroyed it in cold blood. Why aren't you carrying a weapon?
Give me a good skin search and you'll find my weapon.
Stop! I'm going to get out the fondue forks in a minute.
I love fondue.
Quiet! I have to think.
Pie, do you have any idea what this is all about?
Yes, but as usual, you wouldn't understand.
He shows absolutely no signs of fear. He would probably survive any kind of torture. He totally confuses me.
Could you speak a little louder? I can hardly hear you.
Enough is enough, Larry Laugher. Why aren't you afraid? You are tied to a bed and in an utterly hopeless situation.
Well, you could untie me and we could have a lot of fun together.
I just can't believe it. You don't even know the meaning of fear. I like that in a man.
And I like women who aren't afraid of me.
I can imagine. On all my missions, never have I met such a perfect agent. What is your secret? I'll have to get very close to you to find out.
There's plenty of room on the bed. Baby, that was the best sex since Bobby.
What a man of mystery you are, Larry.
Oh, not at all. You are much more mysterious, Yanmai.
I only have one secret, Larry.
And?
Between my training and the new gene therapy, I am not only a deadly weapon, but almost immortal. There is only one thing that can kill me.
A righteous man's love.
No. A KGB helicopter. That's what my shaman in North Korea foretold. That's why I hunted down and destroyed every KGB helicopter in the world.
That's a very strange piece of information, but my instincts tell me I should remember that.
Larry, are you done now? Didn't you have other plans?
So I think I have some business to attend to. Well, see each other later, I guess.
We will. Damn. Did I really tell him my secret?
Larry?
Yes?
Do you plan on sleeping with every woman you come across?
Hey, this is a whole new experience for me. Normally, nothing like this ever happens to me.
It might be time for you to start learning to pull yourself together.
But I have my first stalker. Not everyone can say that, even if she's a little strange.
She is strange.
Pie, can we go?
We can navigate now. I don't see why not. All common sense aside.
Common sense is totally overrated. Finally, I have my raft back. Now I can find out if Faith is still alive. But do I have anything to help me pass the...
Just get aboard and set sail, damn it.
All right, all right.
Headquarters.
Yes? Did you torture Larry? How many toes does he have left? Send me a couple. I forgot to put my toe collection back in the and I had to throw them all away. When I love toes so much, even when they're still attached to feet.
I haven't found out much yet. He's on his way to the neighboring island now, and I'll see what he finds there.
Why is he still alive?
There's something about him. We need to find out more. Start a background check in New Lost Wages. He must have been there and left a trail.
All right. I'll take care of it.
And, I may have told him a little too much about myself.
What? Does he have better interrogation techniques than you do? Maybe I should hire him to find Faith.
No. I have everything under control.
I want to see some results. And toes!
Let me put it this way. It's inhabited, at least.
Be careful. That really doesn't look very inviting.
Come on! What could happen to us here? I think it looks pretty cozy.
I have a really bad feeling here.
Oh, hello. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
It's, a man! Grab him!
Hey, not so fast. Ow! Hi, do something!
I'm in your pocket, damn it. What the hell am I supposed to do?
They've taken Larry to a hut. What kind of women are those? They look dangerous. I'd better stay hidden.
You're a little rough. Well, not that I'm complaining, but it all depends on the situation. Even more so in the 21st century than it used to be.
The sensitivity training is finally having an impact.
Damn.
Quiet! I have to think.
Hi, I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Your name is of no importance. Be happy. Your death will not be in vain. It will be of great benefit to us, man.
Faith, you're alive!
Faith. That's what that glowing box called me too. Maybe that used to be my name. But that's my past.
But Faith!
Don't call me that. Here I am known as the Queen.
I don't care. I'll just keep calling you Faith.
Don't you dare.
What is this place?
This is our island. No man has ever set foot on it.
Well...
No man has ever left it. Our tribe lives here, secluded from the rest of the world. We live the way we want to live. Admittedly, the organization could still do with some work, but I'm on it. I also see room for improvement as far as monitoring the bay is concerned, Miwi.
That was a misunderstanding on that thingy.
That thingy is a scrum board, and it can only help if we all use it.
Can't we just talk it over?
Miwi, we have to keep up with the times. We can be much more efficient with a modern organizational structure. So, cancel my appointments for today. I have to deal with the intruder.
You have no appointments, my queen.
How did you end up here?
I've always been here.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You're Faithless and the future Mrs. Laffer. You can even have one of those modern double names. Faith Lafferless. Although now that I've heard it...
Quiet! I am the queen here. You will obey me. It doesn't matter how I got here. I'm here now. And so are you. But not for long.
Faith, can't you remember anything at all? Not even me?
I've never seen you...
I've never made such a... How come there are only...
Because we don't want to have any men here. Except on our plates.
Wait a minute. Just to make sure there's no misunderstanding.
We eat men.
Okay. But why?
Our holy book commands it.
I saw a tattered book out there.
It contains all our tribe. It's been here longer than I. The tribe's entire society is built on the rules found within it. And that book tells us how to deal with men.
Let's go back to New Lost Wages.
Where?
New Lost Wages. Your former life. Everything could be the way it was before. You can even say prune.
There's only one place I want to be. Here on this island. Together with my sisters.
Let's go back to New Lost Wages.
Enough. Lock him in the back. There's no meat on him yet. We'll have to fatten him up. And when he's fat enough, time for a feast.
But Faith, you must remember. Prune, timber, the explosion on Cancom? I thought I had lost you. I even lit a candle for you. I thought I would be forever without you.
Enough. Take him away.
Headquarters?
Yes?
I've located Faith.
So, she's alive. When will you be back with her?
I haven't been able to capture her yet. And there's another problem.
Well?
It would seem Faith has lost her memory.
What? How can that be?
I don't know, but she now believes she's the queen of a tribe of female cannibals.
Huh? Oh, just wait. I thought I told you not to eat the lube. Oh, so where were we? Queen of a tribe of female cannibals?
Exactly.
She doesn't know who she is. So that means she doesn't know where her algorithm is either. Wow, so it would be pointless to bring her here.
They even managed to overpower that super agent Larry.
How do you want to proceed?
I'll keep observing. I suspect that Larry has already come up with some ingenious plan to escape and bring Faith's memory back.
Hey, get down from there! That's a sex swing! No swinging without sex! Or, on second thought, stay on it. I'll be done in a minute, baby. Right, Yanmai. Continue your surveillance. Surveillance is good. I have to go.
Oh, someday I'm going to quit my job as a freelance deadly secret agent and look for something.
Damn, the cannibal girls confiscated some of my stuff. At least they didn't find everything. Pie.
Yes, Larry?
The prison in New Lost Wages was cozier than this.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Of course not.
It would have made me wonder, too, if you weren't thinking about why...
Am I gonna have to eat man meat now, too?
That is actually an astonishingly good question, Larry. But what do you want to do about Faith?
It's easy. We break out of here, get her memory back, and then she and I finally have wild sex.
What's this? White clothes, gold necklace. Sir, could you by chance be a pervert? My name is Swingle, sir. I think I am the same as you, sir. A pervert.
Oh, boy. This island just keeps getting worse and worse.
I'm not a pervert. I just have extraordinary tastes.
But of course, sir. That's what I always say when I get arrested.
Is that a diving suit?
Oh, yes, it's perfect for diving in all kinds of liquids. Totally washable, sir.
How'd you end up here?
Well, I came to Kahlua because I heard there was a place here where even the most extraordinary desires can be satisfied. They call it the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition. I like caves, sir.
That definitely sounds interesting.
Unfortunately, the cavern's location is a mystery, a myth of the archipelago. Supposedly, one gains a deeper knowledge of oneself when one enters the cave. And what else could that mean but multiple orgasms? You find the ultimate pleasure.
Did you find it?
No, but that's all right. Even if you do find the cave, you can't just enter it because you need a keystone. Seafarers scattered the pieces to the four winds here in the archipelago centuries ago.
Did you hear that, Larry? That could be interesting.
What? I kind of quit paying attention after the bit about extraordinary desires.
Then I preferred to explore what pleasures Kahlua and the other islands have to offer me, and ended up here. The ladies talk about feeding me up so that I can provide a festive meal.
Hey, just like me. What's the deal with these cannibals?
I don't know, sir. They do seem to be very committed young ladies. When I look at the interior decor, then they obviously didn't come on a ship.
No need to call me sir. I'm Larry.
Master Larry, it is a pleasure to meet you, even if the circumstances could be more refreshing.
You really can just call me Larry.
Oh, sir, I would never even consider such a thing. Not even if things had become more intimate between us.
Okay. This is all very strange.
Now you find it strange. Not everything else that has happened so far?
Are you saying that you don't find the tribe of lesbian cannibals normal? I think you need sensitivity training.
It would be better if you started looking for a way to get us out of here.
Damn, the cannibal girls confiscated some of my stuff. At least they didn't find everything.
Vale, no sé si hacer No, venga, vamos a seguir. Abrimos la taquilla, encontramos un
I'm
estetoscopio.
taking this with me, at the risk of someone thinking I'm a doctor.
Bien, y ahora tenemos que hacer que llegue la electricidad al botón ese rojo que tiene una X blanca, ¿vale? Tiramos de aquí del cinturón de este.
I wonder what would happen if I pulled on it.
Vale, le vamos a
So that's what happens.
quitar la llave. Y la,
What that's for.
y la vamos a usar aquí.
It fits perfectly.
Y ahora cuando la
Let's give
pulsemos,
it a try.
vemos que ahí está, falla ahí, ¿no? Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Tenemos que hacer que ese tío llegue.
Do you have any idea how we can get out of here?
But Master Larry, why would I want to leave?
Because they locked us up.
But Master Larry, what's wrong with a pair of handcuffs?
Oh, God.
What is it, Master Larry? Good heavens, you've gone so pale all of a sudden.
You...
Yes, yes.
You're even worse than I am.
Oh, thank you so much, Master.
But seriously, how can we escape?
Well, we can't, but that's not bad. It's just about time for another meal.
Maybe we should go on a hunger strike.
But that won't fill us up.
Okay, I'll take care of it myself. I got in here so I can get back out too.
That's what I always tell myself during sex.
Ugh.
What was that about the cave and the keystones again?
One of the local legends. A cave is said to impart ecstasy, sir. But unfortunately, it's not all that easy to get.
I don't think...
What should she remember, Matt?
Well, me. Her former life.
Oh, gods, how boring.
See you later.
Vale, vamos a coger uno de los brazos del esqueleto.
Third arm never hurts.
Y lo vamos a usar en la palanca, ¿vale?
When my arm's not long enough, there's nothing better than an extension.
Por eso levantamos la jaula y le pedimos a este que agarre el cable. ¿Por qué no se lo podemos pedir? Espérate.
See you later. That's where the break... I can't reach it. Hey, I need your help.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't.
That's not what I... Can you reach that cable?
Ooh, Master. And here at first, I thought you... Should I attach the ends of the cable to my nipples?
All you have to do is...
Fine, then.
Vale, tenemos que primero mirar el cable y luego hablamos con él, ¿vale? Yo es que lo había hecho al revés.
See you later.
Vale. Y luego aquí vamos a tener otro... Bueno, vamos a pulsarlo. Bien, pero ahí tenemos otro fallo. Vale, ¿qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a llamar aquí a la puerta.
Hello? Could you come in here, please?
What do you want?
Can I get something to eat?
You'll get your food when I decide it's time.
But I'm hungry now.
It's mine to decide.
Bummer. And here I am, always bringing someone something to eat. What's it like being a cannibal?
What do you want to know?
What do you ladies do all day?
The Queen told us not to talk to strangers about that, but to be honest, it's exhausting. Ever since the Queen organized us, we've constantly had to do sprints.
I hate sprinting too.
Everything has to be agile.
You girls look pretty limber to me.
No, I'm talking about scrum.
Scum?
No, it's the way we work.
Let's talk about something else. I always get so tired when people talk about work.
Get a job. If you're a man, you wouldn't be able to handle the job anyway.
What does guard duty entail?
You guard things.
You have to patrol and inspect things regularly. Maybe you should do a cell inspection.
Why?
I could be planning an escape.
You? No one's ever broken out of this cell.
The little guy is in bad shape.
That's nothing new. He's totally sick. In every way imaginable. He tells me about how great the sex is when you have an out-of-body...
I mean, how is that even possible?
I don't want to find out.
I'm bored.
Me too.
Can you bring us a board game?
What is a board game?
You have a board on which you move pieces around. Don't you have any of those here?
Can you eat the pieces?
No.
Then we don't have them.
Let me out or my god will send a storm to destroy the island.
God would never do that. She gave us this island. An island where we can just be ourselves. Where men still have...
I really don't want to know what... I'm...
Me...
Oh, nothing.
Vale, después de hablar con ella, vamos a escuchar por la puerta.
Unfortunately, it won't open. The cannibal guards are talking outside, but I can't hear what they're saying this way.
Dice que no escucha lo que dice, entonces vamos a usar el estetoscopio.
I could use that to hear stuff. There are 2 of those cannibal girls on guard duty out there.
But it's just a phase. I think all of us go through it. It'll pass. But I'm just curious. What is it about men that you're so interested in? They're useless. I've never seen one naked. You know, yes you have. I mean, not all charred and wrinkled. You'd be better off focusing on your job. Otherwise the queen's gonna be so angry again. Yeah, you're right. And don't forget to update the scrum board after your shift. I won't. See you later.
Interesting. Hello? Could you come in here, please?
La volvemos a llamar.
What do you want?
What are you 2 talking about out there?
Did you eavesdrop on us?
No, I wasn't sure what you were saying. That's why I was asking.
That's none of your business. You're our prisoner, and I'm not even supposed to talk to you.
I heard that you'd like to see a non-barbecued man naked.
Well, we don't get a lot of that around here, and when we do, it's never for long.
We could change that.
Tell me, are you a typical man?
You mean my tastes or my looks?
Your body.
I still have all my parts, if that's what you mean.
Okay, show me.
You sure don't waste any time.
My shift's almost over. Do it. Okay, at least it's not charred, but it's still all wrinkled.
He's asleep right now.
Then I'd better let him sleep.
Oh.
You have to touch it. You should see what happens then. Oh, good grief.
You stay out of this. Well, he's not entirely wrong.
But now I've seen an original. Thanks.
Always happy to help, especially when you don't get sued.
Reminds me of your food.
Now I really want some food.
Well, it's not feeding time yet. But since you showed me yours, now I'll show you mine.
Really?
Hold on a second.
That does look very, appetizing.
At least a lot more appetizing than the other one. No matter what we do with that little guy, he just doesn't gain weight. Or maybe it just takes longer.
My bodily fluids are always in full flow, my good woman.
Ugh.
Vale, nos ha dado una salchicha que la vamos a poner aquí. Ya que estamos, vamos a echarle una foto. Vale, no podemos. Bien. Le damos otra vez al botón.
Let's give it a try. We did it, Pi. Let's go. We can finally escape this island.
Are you just going to leave the little guy behind?
We'll do whatever we can to save him.
That's the Larry I know.
Leaving so soon, Master Larry? I would have thought you would have appreciated the company of these lovely ladies. And here I was hoping that we would get to know each other much better, much more intimately.
But now that I think about it, we can leave him here.
If you're resourceful enough to break out of this very well, with your help, I might even be able to locate that. We could experience the pleasure. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I'm not so sure.
Well, if you want to learn more, check out my hotel room, number 16. It contains everything I found.
I'll think about it. Keep a stiff upper lip.
That too.
We got away, and nobody has to eat anyone.
Swingle is still there?
Oh, he'll take care of himself. But what do we do now? Faith has lost her memory. She can't even remember me.
Now, think about how we can change that, Larry.
Think sharp, Larry. Think sharp. Give it to her good.
Larry, you should do something she doesn't want to forget again right away. You just learned something from Swingle.
His zippers distracted me.
The thing about the cave.
What cave?
Larry, he said that there is a cavern of cosmic. Whoever enters it gains a deep...
I've known everything there is to know about myself for a long...
Not you. Faith.
Oh, right.
Whether that has anything to do with the pleasures that little perv... But maybe this cave does contain some powers that can help...
Sometimes I feel like you do all my thinking.
So now you have to locate the cave.
Yes?
And then find a way to get fit.
Yes?
And then...
I know, really fatten her up.
Oh, no, Larry. If the legend is true, she'll remember everything.
It all sounds almost too simple. Okay, let's get back to Kahlua. We should look for that file in Swingle's suite.
Headquarters, come in, please.
No! I said that's lube! It doesn't go in your mouth! It goes, spit that back out! Yamai! What's up, baby?
Have you found out anything about this Larry guy yet?
Hold on tight, Yanmai. He used to work for Prune.
What?
We found him in the personnel records. He was a stripper intern.
Unbelievable. That must have been a cover identity. So he already infiltrated Prune, where he probably stole all the company's secrets. But on whose behalf? Who are you working for, Larry?
He's clearly a threat. Maybe you should eliminate him, just to be on the safe side.
No, we can't lose sight of our goal. Faith. If he managed to infiltrate Prune, he might be able to figure out a way to get Faith her memory back. That's the only way we can find out where the algorithm is.
Right! You have my complete trust and my best torture knife. But wash it thoroughly before you bring it back. It's a family heirloom.
Understood.
I should see how the secret project is going. Hopefully, there have been some results. I'm under pressure, all the way up to here. Sorry, my darling. My favorite engineer, my genius. How are the tests going?
Well, to be honest, not as well as I hoped. The motor skills aren't fully developed yet, and the AI doesn't work well enough.
And the sex routines?
They belong to the motor skills.
Fortunately, our test subjects all signed indemnification contracts, protecting us from any injury-based lawsuits.
Faith's algorithm would make everything so much simpler.
It can't be long now, Nari. Once we have the self-learning routine, it will run exactly the same way, by itself. But we can't waste any time. We have to announce our product.
I don't think that's advisable.
Yes, it is, Nari. Something is brewing in New Lost Wages. I feel it. Okay, I feel an itching in my quads too, but that's got nothing to do with this. At any rate, we have to be one step ahead of everyone else. Soon, we will reveal to the world the Pie Bot!
So, yeah, this definitely looks like Swingle's room to me. He's certainly made himself comfortable here. Don't you think so, Pi?
Please just find that file and let's get out of here.
Vale, de aquí tenemos que coger esto de aquí abajo.
Discreet and versatile.
Tenemos que mirar aquí.
Beavers.
Vale, vamos a abrir el ropero o el armario.
I can't take those with me.
Vamos a encontrar esto.
Why is it called a ball gag? I mean, it's not even funny.
Nos vamos a llevar un
I
traje.
wouldn't fit into that, hopefully.
Vamos a mover el cojín. Vamos a coger el tentáculo. ¿Qué me falta? Y me faltaría una cosa.
I know I'm not supposed to pull levers where I don't know what they do, but now I remember why I didn't want to do that anymore.
Cogemos el consolador. Perfecto.
Pretty handy when you can just take one of these things off again.
Volvemos a tirar de la palanca. Vamos a resolver el puzzle porque tenemos que abrir la caja fuerte que está cerrada, ¿vale?
And there's no way to enter.
Cerramos el armario y vamos a colocar cada consolador en su color, ¿vale? Entonces tenemos el negro aquí, el rosita aquí, el rojo aquí, el blanco aquí y por último el verde aquí. Y vemos que tenemos 2, 3, 4. Si te quita Larry lo vemos mejor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
Okay, watch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
That unlocked the safe.
Abrimos la caja fuerte.
I'm curious to see what's in Swingle's file. Look at this, Pi. This must be the file Swingle was talking about. It's kind of sticky.
Only touch it with your fingertips. I don't want to even think about the diseases you could catch from that. Let me scan it for you instead. I'll put it all in my database so I can give you the... Just don't hold me too close. Ew.
Okay.
There. I got it all.
What exactly is in the file?
Swingle has been very busy indeed. These are copies of historical documents from the crew that discovered the archipelago. Diary entries and letters, the captain's logbook, some pretty confused notes, and Swingle has also entered some notes of his own. The ship's crew actually entered this cavern of cosmic cognition that Swingle mentioned. To open it, they needed a keystone, which they found. At that point, the records become a little muddled. It seems they learned a lot about themselves. But for some of them, it wasn't very nice. What they learned led them to break the keystone into 4 pieces. Captain Muffington, Regibald Cockburn, Lady Gobbledick, and the Marquis de Carnard, they each kept 1 piece. They concealed the route to the cave so that no one would ever enter it again.
This sounds like a job for Larry Laffer. What happened to them?
They all died under mysterious circumstances.
Tell me about the captain.
Muffington first settled on one of the islands, which to this day bears his name. But whatever he learned about himself in that cave, one night, he couldn't take it anymore. He tried to sail the Unsatisfied out of the archipelago with a small crew, but huge waves smashed his ship against the rocks. One of them was the legendary Phallus Rock, which is still worshipped today as a symbol of fertility.
So his part of the keystone probably sank there with...
Probably.
What do you know about
Regibald Cockburn started a family with Lady Gobbledick. Oh, that's interesting. His daughter later took the name Marley.
Wait, that's Bobby's name too. I should ask her about that. So Cockburn lived happily ever after?
He died of a broken hip from sex addiction.
Just what I said. Oh, what a life.
Were you listening to me?
You're making it sound like sex addiction is a bad thing.
Whatever. Anyway, he was buried on Muffington Island.
Probably with his keystone. What happened to Lady Gobbledick?
She mysteriously suffocated. Not much information is available about her, except that she lived with Cockburn. Here's another one of his diary entries. My beloved Lady Gobbledick's grave must never be found by anyone. The dark truth must never be revealed. Only I know the way to her grave. It begins on, the entry ends there. It appears the second page is missing.
I have to find that second page to get to Lady Gobbledick's grave and find out more about her keystone. What happened to the Marquis?
The Marquis couldn't cope with what he learned about himself in the cave. He threw himself into the Kahlua volcano.
Oops. That means there's no trace of his keystone.
But you could go to the volcano and look for clues.
Okay, so I have 4 keystones to find. And of course to locate the Cavern of Cosmic Cognition itself. Is there any information in that file that points to where I can find it?
A number of things point towards Kofuku Island. Swingle has even entered some coordinates where he believes the cave might be. But even if you find the cave and all 4 parts of the keystone, you still have a problem.
I'm too sexy for my shirt?
No. You have to get
You mean I have to trick the dangerous armed cannibal lesbians to get an audience with their queen who
Exactly.
As good as done.
And, Larry, I don't know if this is even a good idea. What those people learned about themselves in the cave back then, it drove some of them crazy. Who knows what could happen to Faith in that cave? Or to you. Cosmic knowledge, self-knowledge, and that cave could be dangerous too.
We have no choice, Pi. Faith is confused and has memory loss. And if it somehow turns me into a sex-craved pervert...
Nothing will have changed.
Hey! I was going to say, then I'll just have to live with it.
Until you die of a broken hip or throw yourself into a...
This is starting to make my head hurt, Pi.
Don't worry. I entered it all in your app.
Vale, pues tenemos que... Esta es la parte, digamos, como la segunda parte de la historia. Ya hemos hecho la primera, que era encontrar a Faith. Y ahora tenemos que encontrar la cueva para que Faith recupere la memoria, ¿vale? Entonces esto es como una segunda parte. De todas formas, iba a cortar el vídeo aquí. Yo creo que sí, que voy a cortar el vídeo aquí.
Pi?
Yes?
Does Swingle remind you of anybody?
No. Should he?
Dunno.
Maybe we just shouldn't.
Great idea. What was that thing with the keystones?
There's a cavern of but to open it, we need...
Somehow I keep forgetting.
You have to really listen. Never mind. He tried to sail the Unsatisfied out of the archipelago, but huge waves smashed his... One of them was the legendary Phallus Rock, which is still...
So his part of the...
Probably. He died anyway.
Probably with his keys.
Not much information.
I have to find that second page to get...
He threw it, but you could go to the... You should...
That seems to be happening to you more and more. Am I right?
I'm fine.
Maybe I should take you to a phone store or something.
Have you seen one around here?
Good point.
Vale, pues lo que hemos dicho antes. Vamos a dejar el vídeo aquí, porque esta parte es obligatoria. Es decir, por mucho que avancemos en la historia, siempre vamos a tener que llegar a esta parte. Entonces creo que es un buen momento para parar el vídeo y en el siguiente vídeo continuar desde aquí y ya llegar hasta el final, si me da tiempo mañana grabarlo. Yo creo que sí, que en este vídeo ha sido 3 horas, 3 horas y media, casi, 3 horas 20 tengo en el reloj. Vale, pues más o menos mañana si grabamos otro vídeo igual. Yo creo que está terminado este juego, así que voy a dejar el vídeo aquí. Espero que os haya servido esta guía. Ya sabéis, si os está sirviendo, si os está gustando. Ay, por cierto, antes de irme
What a blowhard. Not right at the moment. More in general.
que se me olvidaba, eso lo tengo que coger. Vale, pues eso sí, si os está gustando, está sirviendo la guía, por favor suscribiros al canal, darle a like al vídeo, que me hace mucho favor, y así puedo seguir subiendo contenido. Bien, dicho todo esto, vamos a dejar el vídeo aquí y mañana seguimos, o bueno, mañana, en el próximo vídeo seguimos con el resto de la historia, ¿vale?